And good evening, everyone, and welcome to Leibolt Field, home of the Richmond Red Devils. Tonight, the Connersville Spartans have made the 28-mile trip to Richmond to take on their rival, the Red Devils, in Game 1 of IHSAA football. Bring in the voice of the Spartans here, Mr. Dave Pollard. And Dave, it seems like basketball was just over, and here we are ready for another great football season.
Yeah, at the end of March, first part of March, seemed like a long time ago. We got through the summer, and here we are at Richmond. And I know that there are two R's every year that you say you want to beat in sports, and this is one of them, the Richmond Red Devils. And
that's right. And the second one we'll see come September 17th when we travel over to Henshaw Field to take on the Lions of Rushville.
We got a nice crowd across the field. They put the visitors in the sun at this time of night as they want the visitors to have the sun in their eyes. And
that's right.
Connersville's coming off a 2-7 season last year. They beat Rushville during the regular season, then they beat Muncie Central in the sectional for those two games. Now, that was the only two games they had won in prior 2 seasons.
It was. And we saw a lot of improvement. And I talked to Coach Jackson a little bit about that a while ago, that he was within 15 points last year. The team was of being 5-4 and being above 500 on the season. Of course, the season was abbreviated somewhat due to the pandemic, and hopefully we won't have any of that trouble this year and be able to get all the games in. But we saw many times Spartans were just right there knocking on the door. The 2 wins they had, you mentioned Rushville in the regular season. They won by score 48-14, and then Muncie Central in the sectional 54-21. They defeated the Bearcats up at Muncie Central. So this is a new year, and hopefully good things on the horizon for the Spartans.
Well, Coach Jackson's had the full season to get this team ready. He started after that season was over, and you know what? We saw a lot of improvement. Saw some different things, some different schemes from last year's team, and I kind of think that he's going to be the type of coach change things up according to the team he plays.
Well, and that's the mark of a good coach. And
absolutely.
I think that they have all the ingredients. They went last week down to South Dearborn, which I found a little unusual in a scrimmage to play one of your teams that's on the regular schedule as well as a conference team, but it's okay. Whatever works for them. Spartans were able to score a couple touchdowns in that scrimmage.
Yeah, I didn't get the final score, and I talked to a couple other people, and they said that they knew Connersville wasn't going to show much in that scrimmage. You get tired of hitting the same team player all the time in practice, and they practice hard, and they wanted to get out and hit somebody that they didn't know, and that's what that scrimmage was all about. And it's going to be difficult tonight. Richmond always plays tough. They play tough here at their own place, Leibolt Field, and we did beat them here a couple of years ago.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was an overtime game, and scored on a touchdown to win the game, and that was exciting, and I look for an exciting game here tonight.
I do too, and I think the kids are aware of the rivalry. It's an age-old rivalry. That win a couple years ago was the first time since sometime in the 30s, though. So back before even you were born.
Thank you. Yes, you're exactly right. Way back before I was born. Sam's starting his 31st year broadcasting sports, mainly basketball, girls basketball, and then football as well. So congratulations on starting your 31st year.
And congratulations to you. I believe this is your 7th year of doing football and will be your 8th year of doing basketball. So you're becoming quite the veteran here.
Well, you put up with me all those years, and I'm lucky to still be here.
Couldn't do it without you, partner.
We got a very warm, sunny day for a football game. This is not necessarily ideal football weather, but you wouldn't want it to be raining. You wouldn't want it to be muddy. You wouldn't want the wind blowing. You wouldn't want thunderstorms, because that creates all kinds of problems when people are sitting in
That's the worst thing is the thunderstorms.
Connersville is going to be without one of their better players. Braxton Myers is not going to be playing. He injured his meniscus And so he will not be playing for a while, if at all. We don't know.
We don't know
that situation.
We hope that he gets well soon.
Absolutely, because he done a great job last year.
Tremendous athlete.
Yes.
Yes, in several sports. So, yeah, we wish him the best, and I would suspect he's probably here tonight over there somewhere. May even be on the bench over there. I can't see that far, but because we are across the field, and I have to say this is a nice facility here. It's not air conditioned like the press box at Spartan Field, but very nice facility here, and a nice artificial turf field here at Richmond. But I walked across that field a while ago, Dave, to go over and talk to Coach Jackson, and it is hot. There's a lot of heat coming up out of that artificial turf.
Probably about 100 degrees out there on the turf.
And I imagine both coaches will be keeping an eye on their kids, as well as the trainers will be keeping an eye on them, make sure that they stay hydrated.
And I know you mentioned this, but the pregame show is powered by Parts Pro Auto Parts and Repair on East 5th Street in Connersville, taking care of your vehicle needs. Hopefully you won't need that, but in case you do,
go see them. Robbie and Rodney, they take good care of everybody over there across the street from Gilman's, and stop in and see them.
Absolutely. So you talked to Coach Jackson.
I talked to Coach Jackson. You want to hear what he had to say?
Yeah, let's hear what he had to say.
All right. If I can get this queued up here. Justin Jackson, head coach of the Connersville Spartans, joins us here tonight on the Parts Pro pregame show. Coach, getting ready to start your second year as head coach of the Spartans. You've had a whole year, and you actually had them a full off season as well, unlike last year.
Yeah, it's been a lot better to actually have the kids throughout the winter, spring, and summer. You know, you're not trying to get here on the first day and figure out names and stuff like that. You know who they are. You've had time to kind of evaluate guys and fit guys in the right place. So definitely a lot further along this year than we were last year at this time.
What kind of things have you worked on in the off season?
Just trying to implement a new offensive scheme. We're going to be a lot more spread set, throwing the ball. So having the field house and being able to throw the ball, doing that in the summer. We were able to get to some 7-on-7s this year because last year we couldn't do any. So just kind of putting more focus on the things that we need to work on.
Who's impressed you during this time of getting ready and practice ahead of time?
Well, I mean, you can't really say impressed because you kind of knew that he was like it before, but Gavin Pearson, our quarterback, has stepped up to who we thought he would be, and has become a real student of the game. It was, times last year where he was coming in to have lunch with me and stuff, and we were talking about X's and O's and how to attack defenses and stuff like that, and the guy's been on from day one since last year. He's been doing fantastic.
Finished 2-7 last year, but man, we were right in a lot of those games. We could have been about 500 easy.
Yeah, that's something that we've been preaching to our kids this offseason, that when you look at our record last year, we were 15 points away from having a 5-4 record. And, the first year coming in, even those close games that we had, we were really proud of them and impressed with what we were able to do and kind of scrap together. So looking forward to this year of trying to get that 15, 16 points so we can make sure that we actually come out on top.
Kids had to learn to adapt, as well as I'm sure the coaching staff did as well, with the shutdowns and COVID and all that. Hopefully we're through that this year.
Hopefully. I know that there's been a few schools that had to cancel games this week because of having COVID issues. I know that we're keeping our eye on it. We're hoping that it's done and we can just move forward with it, but you always kind of have that in the back of your mind. I guess the good thing is that now we've got a year of doing it, so we kind of understand the do's and do nots of how to get through it.
You talked a little bit, Coach, about offensively changing things up. What about defense?
Defensively, we will be going to a 4-front this year instead of the odd front, but still kind of the same focus as far as what our coverage principles are, how we teach fundamentals. Not too much different, more of just alignment adjustments to kind of fit our personnel and kids.
Well, tonight we open up at Richmond, and I've been around a long time, and Richmond's team I love to hate, and I think a lot of people from Connersville as well. They struggled last year. What can you tell me about the Red Devils? We didn't get an opportunity to play them last year because of COVID.
Yeah, we didn't get a chance, and we didn't see them in the sectional. They're pretty much your typical Richmond team. They're extremely athletic. They've got really good skilled kids that can move the ball and run, and they're going to test us for us defensively tonight. But we look forward to it. I think that it's going to be a good, evenly matched up game. I don't expect it to be a blowout either way.
Richmond, the only team in our sectional that we could see in sectional competition.
Yeah, it's the only team that we could potentially play twice this year, unless we end up getting to semi-state and CE Central. So
Well, that would be pretty nice.
For that, yeah.
Yeah, sure would. Well, Coach, best wishes on a great season. I know that people at Connersville are looking for big things from these kids, and they've put their time in, and we know they'll play hard.
All right, thank you very much.
All right. Justin Jackson, head coach of the Connersville Spartans. Dave Paul and I will be back with more on the Parts Pro pregame show after this 60-second break. This is Spartan Football on K-Mix 106.9.
Pain in both knees? Bilateral knee surgery provides the benefit of one surgery, one hospital stay, and one rehabilitation period. The experienced orthopedic surgeons in Newcastle can help you decide if this is a good option for you. Trust the knee surgery experts. Call 765-521-7385 for your appointment in Newcastle at Henry County Center for Orthopedic Surgery and Sports Medicine, a Henry Community Health medical group.
Don's Auto Sales and Tires, 126 West 2nd Street, gives you the very best deals in tires. Don's has all major brands available in stock and in all price ranges. You can rely on Don's Auto Sales and Tires, in business for over 40 years. And Don's Auto Sales has a large selection of quality pre-owned vehicles in prices ranging from $1,000 to $30,000. Need new tires or a quality vehicle? Available from Don's Auto Sales and Tires, 126 West 2nd Street, Connersville. The phone number is 825-7730.
And a nice job by the Richmond High School Band with our national anthem. As we're counting you down to tip-off here, or kickoff.
You're in basketball season already.
On the Parts Pro pregame show, and
we have fun, don't we?
we have a good time. We have a good time. We don't always say things right, but...
And sometimes we have fun during commercials that people don't hear.
Well, that's true. That's true. So... band's leaving the field, and the Spartans are coming back out for their final warm-ups, and shortly the Richmond Red Devils will be coming out of that big inflatable helmet to the north end of Leibolt Field.
Connersville's next game will be home next Friday as they take on the Franklin County Wildcats. That's always another rivalry game as well.
Oh, yeah.
And then the week after that, they'll still be home as they take on the Greensburg Pirates. And we kind of scared the Pirates last year. We jumped on them pretty quick there in that first quarter, so we'll see what those teams bring back. A lot of kids graduate from these teams. We don't see them again, and so we'll just have to see what those teams have.
Well, it's certainly a new year and a new opportunity for these Spartans, and they'll enter conference play. Now, the EIAC has two divisions in football. We're in the larger division, and those schools that are in that with the Spartans are East Central, Franklin County, and South Dearborn. In the 3A division, it's Batesville, Greensburg, Lawrenceburg, and Rushville. So the two burgs and two villes in that 3A division. As clock is winding down here, under a minute. And
it's time now to Meet the Refs. Meet the Refs is powered by Yarian Eye Care on Eastern Avenue, taking care of your family eye care needs. And tonight's officials are...
The referee is Joe Stafford, the umpire David Morton, the line judge Augie Farwig, the head linesman Bill Massengill, and the back judge Tyler Powell. So 5 guys that I don't recall reading their names before, but I'm sure they'll do a great job.
And the game time temperature, we're going to tell you about that, because it's powered by J&J Jewelry. Every day is a gift. Make each one special. Let J&J Jewelry show you how. And
the game time temperature, a sunny 84 degrees, a feel-like temperature of 88. So hopefully it'll cool down here a little bit. The shadows are starting to get a little longer here at Leibolt Field.
12 minutes on the clock as the 12 minutes for high school football. Lots of action around the state of Indiana tonight.
Yep, game one for Indiana high school basketball. At 7 o'clock, you're listening to Home of the Spartans, 106.9 FM and AM 1580, WLPK Connersville. as they're coming out for the ceremonial coin toss for Richmond Red Devils and 2 Connorsville Spartans. Dave, number
Gavin
52
Pearson,
and 13.
Gavin Pearson and Gavin Frank are the captains for the Spartans.
So we'll see what happens here. This field lays north and south. We are facing east here in the press box towards the East Fork of the Whitewater River.
This referee has signaled that Connorsville won the toss, and they have elected to receive.
All right, so both teams will be coming onto the field here momentarily as they get their last-minute instructions from their coaches. We had heard that Richmond's numbers were down, but I don't see that right now.
Somebody couldn't count.
I don't think somebody could count as well. As the Spartans are out on the field, we're waiting for the Devils to appear. And we understand that the head coach is not coaching here tonight, and we'll just leave it at that. So now the Devils come out on the field, and now with the call of the game, the voice of the Connorsville Spartans, Dave Pollard.
Thank you very much, Sam. Back to receive the kickoff for the Spartans. Gavin Lynch and Carter DeBoard.
So Spartans will move left to right on your radio dial, and if you're joining us on TV3 tonight, you'll be able to see that as well.
Actually, receiving is Chad Owens with Gavin Lynch as the ball is placed at the 40-yard line, waiting for the kick from the Red Devils. And this low kick on the ground picked up at the 35-yard line. Going down the sideline is Braden Jones, rather.
And pretty good return there, Dave. They get it up to midfield.
Now that is a short kick and it flipped over end on the ground. I don't think they wanted to kick it to Chad Owens, because we've seen him run it back before. So the Spartans will start 1st and 10 from their own 49-yard line. First offensive series for the Spartans in this season, looking to improve on a 2-7 record from last year. The offense comes out. Your quarterback, Braden Pearson. Actually, it's Gavin Pearson. We've got Pearsons and we got Gavins, and so
bear with us while we get used to these numbers and names.
Pearson ready to take the snap. Pass down the middle, and just off his fingertips at the 20-yard line. And that ball, he had wide open space, and
couldn't get the number.
Couldn't get the number there either, but ball was in his hands, and he had nobody in front of him. He had a clear shot for a touchdown. So 2nd and 10, ball still at the 49-yard line. We'll get these numbers and these names to you as quickly as we can.
I think it was number 18, Aiden Mays, I think was the number I saw. But
17 goes wide to the left. That's Braden Jones. Pearson, snap back. Now he's going to have to run. He runs with it, goes over the left side, across midfield, across the 40-yard line. Going to pick up first down yardage, and that first down is powered by Hickory Creek of Connorsville on North Grand Avenue across from
Grandview School.
First time we've said that for a long
Since
time.
March.
Since March.
Yeah. We're just 40 seconds into the game.
1st and 10 from the 39-yard line of Richmond. Connorsville on the move. 2 receivers come to the right, 1 to the left. Pearson looking to take the snap. Does. Looking to pass. Goes over to the right side. It's caught by Jones. Actually, it's caught by Gavin Lynch. And he's brought it down across the 30-yard line, close to the 27-yard line. So they're going to put it at the 28. So they give him another first down. Again, first downs are powered by Hickory Creek of Connorsville on North Grand Avenue across from
Grandview School.
Your alma mater.
That's right, Grandview Dragons.
They wind the clock, keep it going. 1st and 10, a couple of first down yardage. Connorsville on the move. Ball placed at the 28-yard line. Gavin Pearson, shotgun formation, one running back to his right. Takes a snap, going to pass to his left. Does, out into the left flat. The ball was intended for Braden Pearson, and the ball didn't even get close to Braden, as it was about 10 yards shy of where Braden was.
Braden known as Taco.
Well, you know, mixed up the signals there.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 from the 28-yard line. Clock continues to run. We got 10:30 left in this first quarter. Just getting underway here in this first game of the 2021 season. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast.
We'll be here all season long for you.
2nd and 10. Ball handed off this time to the running back. Goes around the left side, and the running back is Kyle Seifert. And picks up maybe a couple of yards. So it's going to be 3rd down and long for the Spartans as they place the ball just at the 26-yard line. So a pickup of 2 yards. So they start out passing the football, and then they mix in the run.
That makes them dangerous.
You got to keep those linebackers on the defensive end honest. They can't not be looking for pass only.
Keep them guessing.
Pearson ready to take the snap. Seifert to his left side. Snap back. Going to pass. Look to the right. Got a man open. And it's a board. He got the ball. Missed tackle. He's going to go in for a touchdown.
Nope.
And nope. You got about out of bounds.
About 5 yards short. But
I was a little excited there. Carter DeBoer with that completion. Does pick up a 1st down yardage. And 1st downs are powered by Hickory Creek of Connersville and North Grand Avenue across from your...
my alma mater, Grandview School, yes. I mentioned the Grandview Dragons. That's what they used to be.
The ball placed at the 6-yard line. Make it the 7. 1st and goal. 9:30 on the clock. Connersville looking to put points on the board on the first possession. Seifert to the right of Pearson. Pearson looking to take the snap. 2 wide receivers to the left. Looks left. Now he's going to have to run. He's going to run to the corner. And we got a flag. He's going to go in for the touchdown, but it's going to come back, I got a feeling.
Yeah, probably a holding there.
Yeah. Official gives the signal. It's going to be holding against Connersville, so that's going to back up the Spartans. And you can't do that.
Yeah.
We talked about it last year. You're on the move. You've got 1st down yardage and into the end zone, and now they back you up 10 because of holding. And
I thought that pass was too clear for him.
I was going to say it, but I won't say it till later on.
Okay.
All right.
I know what you're going to say.
Yellow laundry on the field, though.
Right.
I didn't say that. So they put the ball on the other side of the 20, make it the 21-yard line. And clock continues to run, coming up on... Well, they started it, and then they stopped it. Started the play clock. Pearson takes the snap, looks left, goes left, down to the corner, into the end zone, and is knocked away as into the end zone. It would have been a touchdown, but ball was intended for Braden Pearson. But the defender knocked the ball away. It brings up the 2nd down.
He had 2 defenders around him, so that'd been a hard catch to make.
Right.
Over there in that corner.
2nd down and goal. It's got on the scoreboard 2nd and 21, but it's 2nd down and goal because Connersville was inside the 10-yard line. Or inside the...
Yeah. The down marker is the only one out there.
Right. So it's 2nd down. Pearson looking to pass. Now he's going to run with it. Still looking to pass. Now he's going to run towards the out of bounds and step out of bounds and stop the clock. Pick up about 3 or 4 yards on the play. Gets it inside the 20-yard line. And it's going to bring up 3rd down and long again. Those penalties.
They'll get you.
They'll hurt you every time. And holding is something that, well, it's a penalty.
It's a penalty.
I'm going to leave it at that. So Connersville gets the instructions from the sideline, from the coaching staff. Clock continues to stop as he went out of bounds at 9:01. Seifert to his right. It's a running back position. Wide receivers to the right and to the left. Pearson looking to pass. Going into the end zone if he can get him, and it goes off the fingertips of Gavin Lynch. And that would have been another touchdown. So we've had 3 opportunities to score and just couldn't bring it in. So we'll see what the coaching staff wants to do. I would imagine this close to the goal line, you're going to go for it.
I think you're going to go for it.
Offense.
We're not close enough for a field goal, I don't think. I don't know.
We're going to miss Cole Martin this year.
Yes, we are.
But we got a new kicker, Nolan Shaw, and we'll see what he does when he's out there. So 4th and goal from the 20-yard line. Pearson. Seifert to his left. Pearson. Defense gets through. He's going to pass into the end zone, and it's going to be intercepted by the Red Devils. And they were going to take over on downs anyway. So that's first interception for Connorsville tonight. That's a turnover. There would have been a turnover anyways. They would have turned it over on downs if it had been knocked loose. So we're going to bring the ball out to the 20-yard line, and that's where the Richmond Red Devils will take over, 1st and 10.
Well, we'll see what defense can do. Spartans showed that they could move the football. Had 3 first downs there in that opening drive.
3 opportunities to put points on the board, and when you get those opportunities against teams like this Richmond team that's athletic, you gotta take advantage of it. Now we'll see what the defense can do for the Spartans as some of the guys that play offense come out on defense. And I'll get the quarterback's number here in a second for the Richmond Red Devils. And that is Jaden Ship. He keeps it, rolls to the right side, and he's going to be sacked as the defense came through the offensive line, and Ship had no place to go, and he lost yardage, so that's going to be a sack for the Spartans. Good job on defense.
It sure was.
I remember Ship playing, let's see, he's a sophomore.
Yeah, 5'10", 166 pounds. Jaden Ship. He's going to have to right the ship here of the Devils.
Lord, it didn't take you long, did it?
No.
And he's waiting for the snap, lined up in the shotgun formation. Now he's going to pass out to the right flat. The ball hits the ground. Didn't even come close to the receiver. And so that's going to bring up 3rd down and 11 in Red Devil territory. So the defense is held so far. And you got to keep this athletic team off the field. You got to keep their offense off the field. As long as we have the ball, we have a chance.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 3rd down and 11 from the 19-yard line. Ship fumbles a snap, and he gets around a couple defenders, and he's going to be sacked again at the 15-yard line, and Connorsville's defense has come to play tonight.
We've got a flag on the field out there thrown at the 20. See what this is all about.
More yellow laundry on the field. Let's see what this call is going to be. They're pointing towards Richmond, but we won't know until they give us the signal. We don't have the luxury of instant replay. The illegal shift on Richmond, that penalty is declined by the Connorsville Spartans, so that means that Richmond will have to go for it on 4th down or punt the football, and it looks like they got a kicker back to kick ball away.
It's the ball on the Richmond 15.
So back to receive the punt. Gavin Lynch. You know what? Ball snapped back and kicked pretty good to the right side, and they're going to let it just roll out of bounds, and it rolls out of bounds at about the 46, 47-yard line of Connorsville. Connorsville will take over 1st and 10 from their own 47-yard line.
We'll see what they can do here. That's about where they started their last drive. I think that one was at the 48, so they were able to get 3 first downs and then hold Richmond and force them to punt it away.
Connorsville come out smoking on offense in that first series. Coming wide to the right is Braden Pearson. Seifert to the left of Pearson, quarterback. Takes a snap. Looking to pass over the middle. Got a man open, and it's almost intercepted but off the fingertips of the defender. And that defender for Richmond is number 9, Anthony Cross. And he almost picked that ball off and had another interception.
He went high into the air. Got some hops.
So 2nd down and 10 from the Connersville 48-yard line. Clock continues to run. Nope. It stops on the incompleted pass.
Yeah. 7:35 to play in the first quarter.
No score. Just getting started. I think both these teams trying to get the jitters out.
Mm-hmm.
Wide to the right, Braden Pearson. Ball handed off this time. It goes to Seifert. He goes up the middle. He's going to pick up about 5 or 6 yards. So a running play up the middle.
He really grinding and turning there, spinning, and nice pickup.
That makes a lot of the defense tackles miss when you're spinning that way. We've seen a lot of improvement just last year and so far in this first quarter. Coming to the right again is Braden Pearson. Seifert, the back. Now Pearson's going to have to run with it. Tosses it out to the right side, and it goes to the board as he goes out of bounds, and he's going to pick up a 1st down. I don't see any yellow laundry on the field, so we'll just keep things going and pick up a 1st down. 1st downs are powered by
Hickory Creek of Connersville on North Grand Avenue across from
Grandview School.
There you go.
I got you, didn't I?
You got me.
I got you.
I remembered it, though. I've said it a few times.
Ball is placed at the 33-yard line of Richmond. 1st down and 10. 6:40 to go here in this first quarter. No score. Connersville's 2nd possession. Dave Pollard, me, Sam Harvey, you, bringing you the action for the game of the season. We got a little bit of movement on the defensive end.
Quite a bit. The whole line came through.
So it's going to be offside against Richmond, and it's going to move the football even closer. As they place the ball now at the 28-yard line.
So it'll be 1st and 5 now.
The 5-yard penalty. Defense was a little bit anxious to get across the line and get at the quarterback. They got a big offensive line, Richmond does. Seifert to the right of Pearson. Pearson takes a snap, hands the ball off to Seifert, goes around the left side, got some running room, and is going to be tackled out of bounds, and tackled that time by Cross, Anthony Cross on defense for Richmond. So, no first.
Yeah, they're moving them.
They're going to move it. 1st down yardage powered by Hickory Creek of Connersville on North Grand Avenue across from
Grandview School. Just north of the legend, Bob Powers. I'm sure he's listening to us tonight. Give a big shout out to him.
Coming up on 6:20 in this first quarter, no score. Connersville had the ball, had 3 opportunities to score. They come away with nothing. Trying to get points on the board again. Pearson going to pass it to the end zone, and he got a man open.
Like interference.
Looks like interference.
No call.
But there's no flag as the defender turned around and looked for the ball at the same time as the receiver, so that's why.
Why no interference?
Why no interference? If he had just kept looking at the receiver and not turned his head, they may have thrown a flag. We don't know. No guessing here. So now it's going to be 1st and 15. Ball on the 27-yard line. Why is it 1st and 15? Oh, we got illegal man downfield.
Oh.
Yellow laundry again. There you go. Ball was inside the 25-yard line, and you get a flag. Illegal man downfield. Those are things that you'll have to clean up, and they will. I'm sure Coach Jackson will take care of that. Snap back. Going to pass over the middle. It goes to the board. He's got running room, and he's going to be stopped right about the 17-yard line.
Slipped a little bit there. Didn't quite get his footing.
And bring up 2nd down with 5:45 to go here in this first quarter. Connersville against Richmond. Red Devils, Spartans, rivalry in any sport.
Yeah.
And we get it started here tonight. Excited to be back with you on the air.
It's great.
Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. 2nd down and 6 for the Spartans. Snap back. Pearson looking to pass. Goes over the middle. It's caught. Caught this time by, I got his number, Chad Owens. And Chad Owens is down at the 5-yard line. So another first down for Connersville. And they keep moving the football. Coming up on 5 minutes. That first down was powered by Hickory Creek of Connersville on North Grand Avenue across from
Grandview School.
First and goal from the 5-yard line of the Richmond Red Devils. Seifert running back to the right of Pearson. Gavin looks to take the snap. Hands it off to Seifert. Goes around to the left side. Will go towards the corner.
Whoa,
and he hit
big
real
hit.
hard that time. Ball comes loose. But he was hit real hard that time by Anthony Cross. And he wasn't letting him get into the end zone. So Richmond's defense has come to play as well. So now brings up second down and goal.
From the 3.
Man,
that would ring your bell.
Yes, sir. It would ring mine really bad. Those I am, and those you are, too. You're a little younger than me.
A little bit.
All right. Second down and goal to goal as Gavin Lynch and Seifert line up in the backfield. So Lynch quarterback this time. Lynch takes the snap. Keeps it himself. Going to try to go over to the left side, and he's got no place to go. Not sure what offensive play that was, but you might want to put that back in your back pocket because that had no chance.
So loss of a yard.
Third down and goal. Just inside the 5-yard line. As Connersville shuffles players in and out from the sideline. Gavin Pearson comes back out at quarterback. Gets instructions from Coach Jackson. No score here in this first quarter. Connersville on the move again. This is the second series. Second chance to put points on the board. Braden Jones to the right. Pearson going to keep the ball. He's going to run right and then pass into the end zone.
Touchdown.
And touchdown Connersville. Let's see if they've got any flags. And they don't. Touchdown pass to Braden Pearson. First points on the board for Connersville comes at 2:59 in this first quarter.
Well, Spartans have controlled the football here in this first 9 minutes of the game tonight. Time of possession's got to be great.
So, little 5-yard pass to Pearson. Extra point kick is up through the uprights, and it's good.
It was low, but it was good.
So with 2:59 to go in the first quarter, it's Connersville 7, Richmond nothing.
And we'll keep it right here as both teams go to their sidelines. We'll switch offense for defense. And the Red Devils will receive. Good to see, Dave. 2 nice drives by the Spartans here, and on the second one, they're able to score.
Yeah, and I think they learned something from that first series, and they know they can put points on the board. The object is you got to have one more than the other team. I've always said every year when we do games that the team with one more point than the other team usually wins.
Yeah, I can't think of a circumstance when they wouldn't. That's very profound, David.
I get your goat when I tell you that.
Yep. You sure do.
Well, it seemed like it always worked out that way, you know. Ball placed at the 40-yard line of the Connersville Spartans with 2:59 to go first quarter. They lead 7-0. And offense.
Something out on the field there. Something white, not sure.
Maybe a piece of paper.
Maybe.
So to kick the ball away is the kicker this year for the Spartans, Nolan Shaw. He's a sophomore, 6'2" and 135. And waiting for the whistle and the okay by the officials. Waiting for the kick. Still waiting.
Yeah,
and
there's the whistle.
There we go. End over end kick comes down to about the 20-yard line of Richmond, falls out of bounds. So
That kick went out of bounds.
Not a bad kick at all.
Richmond will take over 1st and 10.
See if the defense can hold them again. The last time, pretty impressed with our defensive effort.
Richmond has a couple of guys that play quarterback.
So what did they say? You're going to re-kick it.
It went out of bounds. So it's a 5-yard penalty against Connorsville. So they'll kick from the 35. Richmond, instead of wants them to re-kick it so they can get as close to Spartan territory as they can. And football teams huddle up quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
They want to make sure they're all on the same page with the coaching staff. Coaching staff up above us in that sun. I feel kind of sorry for the guys.
Yeah, and our friend Justin up there on the camera.
And so Nolan Shaw ready to kick again.
Let's just kick it over their head.
And it's a short kick in over in, comes down to the 30-yard line. That's when Richmond will take over. And he's going to be stopped at about the 32, 33-yard line. So it was about a 3-yard return on that kick.
Took the third Spartan to bring him down, though.
So 1st and 10 for the Richmond Red Devils. We have 2:54 to go in this first quarter. Seems like it's been a long first quarter, but really it hasn't.
Not bad. 26 minutes into the game.
Half of the field in sunlight, half of the field in shadows.
Yeah, north half shadowed and south. Of course, the Tiernan Center behind us to our left, it sticks up pretty high and causing that big shadow to be cast out over Leibolt Field.
Ship lines up, takes the snap, keeps it himself, going to run it up the middle. 1 tackle, 2 tackles, 3 tackles, 4 tackles, and he's still going. And we got a flag on the field, and that
couple of them. We'll see what that
usually means holding, because he broke 4 or 5 tackles, but I'm sure somebody was being held. We'll see what the official says.
He's pretty quick.
Not going to speculate. Illegal. He'll be holding against Richmond. Okay, so they're going to start 10 yards farther back than they did. Holding against Richmond.
Yeah.
Okay. So
he's signaling it twice.
So they're going to back it up too. I'm going to put it at the 35-yard line. So it's going to be see what the yard marker says.
About 1st and 13.
From the Richmond 35-yard line. Ship, the quarterback, lines up in a shotgun formation. Wide receivers to the left. Man in motion. Hands off to the man in motion. He's going to be stopped right there inside the 30-yard line. Great defense that time by the Connorsville Spartans.
Seemed a little chippy out there already.
Chance Bentley made the stop. Great job by Chance Bentley.
Good to call his name.
Yes, it is. We saw him run the ball last year. And he's playing defense and won a great job. Ball is at the 29-yard line of the Richmond Red Devils. And the defense has really sparkled so far. Coming up on 2 minutes in this first quarter.
So 2nd and 19 for the Devils.
Defense needs to hold them again. Chip looks, man in motion. Fakes the handoff to man in motion. Now you got a guy downfield, and you got a flag, but the ball was over his head. Why did you? Okay.
I don't.
Okay. We'll just have to see. The ball.
I don't get that. That was way overthrown, but
the ball was 10 yards over the receiver's head. I got a feeling Coach Jackson's going to have something to say about that. Pass interference against Connorsville. Okay. All right. Didn't see that, but that's okay. Don't have to. 1:40 to go. First quarter. Connorsville leads 7-0. They're going to take the ball and place it right at the 44-yard line. It's going to be a first down for the Red Devils. It's about the deepest territory they've been.
It still stays second down. It's third down. It's 3rd and 4.
Okay.
because they were so far back. It was a 15-yard penalty, but it was.
And they said, and got a man going downfield, and he's being chased, and nobody's going to catch him. And touchdown Richmond, and there's a flag out there somewhere. Scoring Lucas Hall for the Red Devils. And the crowd below us, in front of us here, stand and cheer as the Red Devils attempt to tie the score. Defense that time couldn't get a hand on him.
No.
And once he got past the secondary, he was gone.
Hate to give him that confidence here late in the quarter.
And once again in this first quarter, penalties have hurt the Spartans.
Yep. They had them 3rd and 19, and it ended up, or 2nd and 19, and then it was 3rd and 4, and they were able to score off of that.
We're going to have a timeout call by Richmond, I do believe. They were going to go for 2, but they may change their mind. So we've got a timeout.
We'll take a 30-second timeout with them from Richmond. It's Connersville 7, Richmond 6. It says Spartan football on KMix 106.9.
Natural gas is one of the world's cleanest and safest fuels, but it's not immune to accidents and damage caused by you or workers on or near your property. The law requires you to call 811 2 working days before you plan to dig and give them the location of the excavation site. Are you installing a mailbox, fence post, or shrubs? Are you building a house or merely a flower bed? Whether you're planning to do it yourself or hire a professional, call 811 toll-free before you dig. You'll be glad you did. Ohio Valley Gas, fueling your future naturally.
And we are back at Richmond, and all timeouts are powered by Noah's Battery. Charge your life at Noah's Battery across from Roberts Park, and also by Rush Shelby Energy, your Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Well, Richmond Red Devils called timeout, and they're going to go for 2.
That could be big here.
2-point conversion. It could mean the difference in the game at the end. Man in motion. Ship takes it. Misses one tackle, and he's going to be in for the 2-point. No, they're saying no. No, he didn't get in. We're far away at this end of the field, and they're at the other end, so we couldn't see exactly. But the official said no, so no 2-point conversion. Connersville still leads 7-6 in this first quarter.
So Spartans will have the ball now, and still plenty of time. Minute 36 to play here in the first quarter. Put more points on the board.
Both these teams seem like they're getting their confidence in this first quarter, getting the nerves shaken off, the butterflies gone. They've hit some people hard, played good defense, both teams, and the offense was really good for Connersville, and the defense not so much that part of this first quarter. As both teams are along the sidelines talking to their coaches. Almost like another timeout.
Yes, it is.
To give them time to rest anyway.
Probably time to hydrate a little bit, too, because it continues to be very warm out there. May have cooled off a little bit, but still a lot of heat coming off of that field.
As you said earlier, you walked across the field, and it was a lot warmer than it was up here.
83 degrees right now here in the Rose City, and a feel-like temperature of 86, partly cloudy skies. Beautiful evening, though. Winds are calm. Old Glory just hanging limp by the pole.
So back to receive the kickoff is the board and Owens. They're back deep. Getting ready to kick from their own 40-yard line is the Red Devils. And another short kick end over end. Goes to the far side to Owens. Looking for some help blocking and gets knocked out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. So
kind of looked like he was just in slow motion there, but he was doing a little dancing out there to get as many yards as he could.
Trying to get some blocking up front. Connersville will take over. 1st and 10 from their own 36-yard line, they'll call it. It's in between the 36 and the 35, so we'll call it 36. Always round up, right?
That's right.
All right. First and 10 from the own 36-yard line. Connersville's got the football. Coming to the far right, Braden Pearson, who caught a pass and scored Connersville's first points.
90 seconds here in the first period.
Handoff this time to the running back. Tries to go up the middle, and there's no place to go. He's going to be stopped as the handoff went to Seifert. And you got to keep the linebackers honest. You don't want them setting back waiting for passes. But you got to have some blocking up front on that offensive line for the Spartans.
Makes it 2nd and 9. Sorry.
No, that's okay. First game for both teams, so coming to the far right is Braden Pearson and Carter DeBoard. Gavin takes the snap, looking to pass. Got a man over here. It's caught by DeBoard, and it's caught first down yardage inside the 40 of Richmond. First down yardage picked up by Carter DeBoard. DeBoard is a junior, 5'10", 140.
First downs are defenders around him. That looked great.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, go ahead. First downs are powered by
Hickory Creek of Connersville on North Grand Avenue across from
Grandview School.
As Pearson goes to the sideline to get instructions from coaching staff. Ball placed at the 39-yard line of Richmond, 1st and 10. Clock winding down. We've got 25 seconds to go here in this first quarter.
About 10 seconds between the clocks.
The snap is back. Hands it off to Seifert. Tries to go over the left tackle, and he's stopped as he gets maybe a yard. The ball was at the 39. He may place it at the 37, so we'll give him 2 yards on that play. It brings up 2nd down, 8, as the horn sounds to end the first quarter. So at the end of 1, it's Connersville 7, Richmond 6.
We'll be back with second quarter action in a minute. This is Spartan Football on KMIX 106.9.
It's events like this game that make our community such a great place in which to live, work, and play. All of us at FCN Bank applaud the CHS Spartans for their hard work and dedication. Thank you for reminding us once again why we all choose to call this place home. FCN, building stronger communities, one great local event at a time. Go CHS Spartans. Good luck. FCN Bank, member FDIC.
Hickory Creek in Connersville, visitation is now open with a limit of 2 visitors at a time. Hickory Creek provides long-term care, nursing services, rehabilitation, and a sense of community. Join the tight-knit family today by stopping by at 2600 North Grand Avenue in Connersville. If you are vaccinated, there's no need to isolate upon admission. They are ecstatic to see families reunited with open visitation. Hickory Creek at Connersville, where neighbors taking care of neighbors means something.
And we are back at Leibolt Field, where the Connersville Spartans lead the Richmond Red Devils by the slimmest of margins, 7-6. Red Devils back out on the field waiting for the Spartans. Spartans have the football, and it's 2nd and 8. They switch ends of the field, so Spartans will be moving right to left towards the north end of Leibolt Field. There's just something about being at a football game and hearing the drum line and all that. It's just a lot of fun here tonight. Now here, back with the action, back with the call, my partner, Dave Pollard.
Thank you very much, Sam. 2nd down and 8 from the 38 as Gavin Pearson lines up to take the snap. Hands it off to the running back, Seifert, and he's going nowhere. That has not worked because the offensive line of Connersville has not done their job of blocking and giving Seifert a chance to run it on the outside. And you got to give him room. Ball placed at the 39-yard line now.
So a loss of a couple yards.
Going to be 3rd down and 12.
Loss of 4. Look for the Spartans to pass here.
Lining up to take the snap, Gavin Pearson. Seifert to his left, wide receivers to the far right and left. Pearson going to look to pass. Got DeBoard down the sideline and it's over his head. falls incomplete. And so it's going to bring up 4th down, and we'll see what the Spartans do here. You're inside Red Devil territory.
I would think they go for it.
They surely have a play designed for a situation like this.
Kind of in that no man's land right there.
Right. I mean, you can't kick the field goal. We haven't seen anybody kick a field goal of 51 yards.
No.
Not that I remember anyway. And if you punt the ball, you punt it in end zone, they bring it out to the 20. So Spartan's going to go for it on 4th and 12. Gavin looking to take the snap. Snaps his hands, and here it comes. And he's going to run with the football, looking for somebody to pass, and he's going to have to run with the football and run knocked out of bounds.
Diving for a 1st down.
And we'll see where they place the football. We'll see if they move the markers, and they are. They're going to say 1st down, right. Connorsville. So
Richmond will take over.
Nope. So turned it over on downs.
I didn't think he got the 1st down, but it was on the far side, and my eyes are fairly good, but not that good. Trying not to use the binoculars tonight, as I wanted to be able to see the whole field. So turnover by the Spartans. 1st and 10 from their own 32-yard line. Here comes the Richmond Red Devils on offense. Ship will line up at quarterback. Linebackers kind of close in on the defense for the Spartans. The snap is loose on the field, and we'll see if he falls on it. And I think Chip did fall on the football, but the snap was mishandled by Chip.
That backs him way up.
And he's lucky that Connorsville didn't come up with that football. And the last thing you want to do if you're a Spartan is to, if he's down on the ground, is pounce on him already. Just touch him. You don't want to. You don't need to pounce on him because they'll get you for a penalty for that. So, what we got, Sam?
2nd and 25.
All placed at the 17-yard line of the Red Devils. Ship moves his running back in the slot. Wide receivers to the right and to the left. Wide receiver catches the football. He's on the run.
Man, he's fast.
Finally, the ball down at the 40-yard line. That was Marquise Johnson. And he caught the ball in the slot. Missed a couple tackles. You get your arms on him. You got to bring him down because they're quick.
Well, we know that name from basketball as well. He's quick.
So it's going to bring up 3rd down. We'll see what yardage. Looks like 3rd down and about 4. 3rd down and 4 for the 1st down.
Yep,
they haven't changed it on the clock yet.
Now they have.
Okay. 3rd down and 4 for the Richmond Red Devils. Connorsville's defense needs to really step up here and get the ball back. Chip takes the snap. Hands the ball off, and he's going nowhere as the Connorsville's defense really stuffed him up that time. In on the play was number 65. That's Jason Pitts. And 52 is Jerome Clinton. No, I'm looking at the wrong page here. Sorry about that.
65 was Nate Garrison.
There you go.
For the Spartans.
Let's go bring up 4th down and 4 from their own 37-yard line. And it appears that
they're going to punt it.
Micah Belcher for Richmond is back to kick. Doesn't list him as a kicker. You might want to watch for a fake punt here. The defense for the Spartans, that is. And he will kick the football. And it's a short kick. Comes down inside Spartan territory at about the 43-yard line. Bounces out of bounds.
Right in front of us.
At the 42-yard line.
Well, but it was the 42. It bounced to the 43. But it was out of bounds. Glad to have you listening with us. Glad to be back in the booth again with Sam. Kind of ended a little...
Not the way we wanted it back in March, but a lot of promise for the future with boys basketball, and I think a lot of promise with the future with the Spartan football team right here tonight.
Absolutely. Ball at the 42-yard line of Connorsville, 1st and 10. Pearson back to take the snap. Seifert to his left in the backfield. Pearson going to pass. Got a man wide open on the other side.
Gain of about 6.
And Braden Pearson with the catch.
Second down and 4 to go for the Spartans.
Taco.
Second down and about 5. Second down and 4. You're the engineer. You get to add all that up, see. How many first downs Connorsville got so far?
I got him for 7. I've got Richmond for only 1.
Second
but
down.
a touchdown.
Second down and 4. Pearson going to keep it himself. He's going to get stopped right at the line of scrimmage. He slipped right on the big red R in the middle of the field. That play went nowhere.
A tackle by Jake Haynes.
So Haynes was the tackle for Richmond.
He didn't make him feel good all under.
No.
5 to go for the Spartans.
So it's going to be 3rd down. And he's going to back him up 2 yards. 3rd down and 6. Passing down, you would think. Wide receivers to the left. Braden Pearson to the right. Gavin Pearson waiting for the snap. Takes it. Looking to pass over here to the near side. Caught and dropped by Braden Jones.
4th down.
He brings up 4th down. You get it in your hands. You got to put the ball in your tummy and run.
Easy for us to say.
Yes, it is. It's rough out there. I mean, I've walked down there and stood next to some of these guys. I know I'm not the tallest kid in the booth, but these kids are tough. They're going to go for it on 4th and 5. Pearson ready to take the snap. Trying to draw him offside, I think. And he takes the snap. Passes over to the right and it's through the hands of the intended receiver.
Pass was too low.
Got to get the ball up a little bit.
First down, the Red Devils.
So the Red Devils will take over on downs. And the ball was intended for Braden Pearson, but too low.
Yeah, way too low. Just he had to reach out, stretch out to try to get it in at the ankles, and that's hard to do.
The ball placed at the 47-yard line of Connorsville. And Richmond now looking to put points on the board on this series. Ship back, quarterback for the Red Devils. Moves, man in the slot, looking to pass. Got a man open over the middle, and it's the same guy that scored a while ago. And pass intended for and completed to Johnson, and he picks up a 1st down. They've run that play 3 times, and each time he has caught the football.
Yep. Good job by the Spartans, though, with that shoestring tackle, or he would have been gone.
Caught the ball out into the right side, but what we got? Got a stoppage of play. Got an official's timeout.
And what's this all about?
We'll have to see.
Johnson kind of gimping off to the side. Oh. Officials coming over to tell the coaching staff for Richmond something, but I don't know what it is.
Play clock.
Oh.
I'm not sure. As the officials coming all the way over here to the stands, stoppage of play.
Well, coming over to tell somebody with a headset to tell them up here, I think.
So we're at a loss. We'll tell you as soon as we know.
Everybody getting to catch their breath, but us. 6:44 to play here until halftime.
Right now, the ball is placed inside the 30-yard line of Connorsville. Richmond has it 1st and 10. So, not sure what the stoppage is, but maybe we'll get a word from.
Well, here comes the white hat. He was clear over here on the sideline, so
You got him
something to drink. And
It's a warm evening.
Oh, it's very warm. And those guys, they're not quite as old as us, but running up and down the field there.
Right. I'd rather be up here with you.
Thanks, Dave.
I would much rather be up here with you. I don't want to wear that striped shirt ever.
Richmond ball, first and 10.
All right, Richmond ball,
29-yard
first and
line.
10 from the Connersville 29-yard line. Whatever that was, we don't know. We'll find out sooner or later. Chip pass to the right side. Got an open man. Pass complete to DeMarcus Owens.
Taco brings him down.
It's going to bring out second
Excuse
down.
me, it was Owens brought him down.
A gain of 7.
Gain of 7, so it's going to be second down and 3. Ball placed at the 22-yard line of Connersville. Richmond looking to take the lead here on this series.
Need a stopper.
Coming up on 6:10 here in the second quarter. Chip takes a snap. Low snap this time. Pitch back to the running back. Hall goes around the left side, and he's got one man to beat, two men to beat, still on his feet. He runs into the end zone for a touchdown. And I don't see any yellow laundry on the field.
And they put the 6 points on the board. Makes it 12-7.
And they're going to go for 2 again.
Yeah, they want to get that point back they missed earlier.
And Richmond will set up for the 2-point conversion.
So they're going for the 2-point conversion as Ship stays out there, the quarterback. Now the defense for Connersville needs to step up, keep them out of the end zone. Got to keep this team close.
Okay, so the White Hats calling a officials timeout here. Coming over talking to the Richmond sideline.
12-7, Richmond now just taking the lead with 5:56 to go in this second quarter. It'd been all Connersville until that last series and a couple of penalties. And we got a Richmond timeout call. So timeout called by Richmond.
We'll take a timeout with them from Richmond. It's with 5:56 to play until halftime. It's Richmond 12, Connersville 7. Back in 30. This is Spartan football on KMix 106.9.
Choosing your OBGYN is very personal. You want a doctor with expertise and experience who also listens to your concerns. If you're looking for an OBGYN, make an appointment with Dr. Bruce Benninger at Cambridge City Family Health Partners at 478-4541. That's 478-4541. His patients praise his kind and gentle manner and the expert care he provides. Call Cambridge City Family Health Partners at 478-4541 for your appointment today. A Henry Community Health Medical Group.
And we are back at Leibolt Field in Richmond, where Spartans are down 12-7. All timeouts are powered by Noah's Battery. Charge your life at Noah's Battery across from Roberts Park, and by Rush Shelby Energy, your Touchstone Energy cooperative. As, the Devils going to go for 2 and try to get that back. Here with the call is Dave Pollard.
Ship back to take the snap, does. Hands the ball off to the running back as he tries to get over the goal line, and Connersville's defense stops him again.
That's big.
That is huge. Got to keep that score as low as you can for the Red Devils. So
There was a correction on those last sequence of events.
well,
Why
are the Red Devils still out there?
It is second
They
down
didn't give him
and
the
goal from
touchdown.
2-yard line.
It's 7-6.
They didn't give him the...
No, it's 7-6 on the scoreboard. That's why Richmond still has the ball. It's second down and goal.
Okay.
So he evidently didn't get in the end zone. It's far across the field from us. So
I
low
thought
snap,
they indicated.
and they're going to sack him back at the 10-yard line. Connersville's defense comes through the offensive line of Richmond, and they sack Ship right at the 10-yard line.
Well, that's big. Spartans.
That is huge.
Snap by the Red Devils pushes it back.
So our mistake.
To the
We
9-yard
thought
line.
they
Well,
signaled.
and mistake in the press box up here that on the scoreboard. They had it on the scoreboard. Huh. So everybody thought they were going for 2.
And actually, they were just trying to get yardage to get a touchdown. Clock continues to run. 4:45 to go in the second quarter. Richmond leads 7-6. They've got the football. Third and goal from the 9.
Spartans lead 7-6.
Now we got a flag. And Ship's going to try to run it into the end zone himself. Try to miss a couple tackles, and they're going to stop him right at about the 3-yard line. So there's yellow laundry on the field. Let's see what that's all about. There's a lady that takes tickets at Spartan Bowl. She loves to hear me say yellow laundry.
Oh, she does.
You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah. Patty?
Yep.
Yeah. And I bet Patty and Denny are probably listening to us tonight.
See what the penalty is. Richmond's team's backing up, so illegal shift on the Red Devils, so it's going to back them up even farther. It's going to give them a 5-yard penalty. And the ball is going to be placed at the 13-yard line.
Moving it back to the 14-yard line.
So it's still third down and goal from the 13. Makes it a little bit tougher.
Yes, it does.
They wind the clock as the Red Devils get the instructions from the coaching staff from the sideline. Red Devils sideline closest to us. The Spartan sideline far across the field.
But they're in the shade over there now.
4:14 to go. Third down and goal. Chip going to pass over the middle to the receiver, and he drops the football. And that was Johnson, who we know that if he catches that football, he could break tackles. And
all he's got to do is spin. He was right there, if he caught it.
So falls incomplete. The Ship comes to the sideline to get instructions from the coaching staff.
So fourth down now, 13 yards, 13 and goal.
So the instructions been given from the sideline. Ship moving people around. You got 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Looking for the snap. Snap back. It's low on the ground again. And Connersville, if he
picked it up.
He picks the ball up and throws it, and it's caught as it goes in for the touchdown.
You got to be kidding me.
John
looked like it hit the ground, and he picked it up.
John Carter gets the touchdown as a low snap, and Ship picks the ball up, moves around in the backfield. Connersville had him. Got to get him on the ground.
Wow.
It cost Connersville 6 points.
And now the Red Devils will go for 2.
So they're going to go for 2 again, just like we said a half hour ago.
Well, it was, we're at the 4-minute mark. It was back at the 5:21 mark, I think, before.
So the Red Devils score with 4 minutes to go in the first half. Going for 2 to try to make it 14-7 score. Chip takes the snap for a pass right over the middle. Caught. 2-point conversion works. And just like that, the Red Devils take a 14-7 lead here in the first half. 4 minutes to go.
Well, time for the Spartans to score here before halftime. Still 4 minutes to play. Getting to be a little bit of a long game here as the passing game that we play and Richmond's played stops the clock when passes are incomplete, so it lengthens the game.
Connersville's going to have to find a running game to go along with their passing game. Up the middle so far has not worked tonight for the Spartans. So Spartans will get the football. Both teams along the sideline. Nice crowd on hand coming from Connersville. A lot of red and white across the way. And there's a lot of Richmond fans down below us. They're vocal, too.
Big crowd, yeah.
Nice to see a big crowd at a football game again.
Big student section down to our right for the Devils. They're all dressed in black. Must be blackout night. So, with 4 minutes to play, Spartans are down 7.
They need to score before halftime because the Red Devils will get the football to start the second half as Connersville got the football to start the game.
Richmond will be at Shelbyville next week, and Spartans will have their home opener against the Wildcats of Franklin County. Can't be there. Make sure you keep it tuned right here to KMix 106.9. Speaking of that, it's 8 o'clock. You're listening to the home of the Spartans, 106.9 FM and AM 1580 WLPK. I'd like to welcome our listeners and viewers on TV3 as well.
Owens and DeBoard back for the Spartans to receive the kickoff. Lynch up close, short kick again, comes to the 40-yard line, picked up there. They're going to be tackled and knocked out of bounds by about 4 Red Devils.
A short kick to the right will be Connorsville ball.
Connorsville gets the ball back as Micah Buchanan got that short kick on the kickoff.
1st and 10.
1st and 10 for the Spartans as they place the ball. Let's see where the official is going to put it at the
ball on the 37-yard line.
1st and 10. Glad to be back in the booth talking to you folks again. Glad you're tuning us in. Football season has arrived. Spartans with the football. Pearson waiting for the snap. Seifert in motion. Hands it off. Goes over the right side. Got some running room. Still on his feet. And takes about 4 Red Devils to bring him down. He's going to get about 2 yards on the play. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 8 for Connorsville.
They'll bring up 2nd down from the 40-yard line.
Clock continues to run, coming up on 3.5 minutes. Doesn't seem like it's cooling off any in here, though, Dave.
Leading the tackle.
Not so
Down
much.
to 82. We've dropped a degree since the last time I checked.
Pearson ready for the snap. Wide receivers to the right. Seifert in motion. And a pass right. Got a wide receiver caught and he's knocked back a few yards, but he's got to get up to the 44-yard line. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and about 3.
3rd down and 3.
That's manageable.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
You still keep the clock running. You could score here and tie this up before halftime. That'd be something that Spartans could really build on coming out in the second half.
Well, but one problem is that the Devils will have the ball to start the second half.
Yes, they will.
We need points now, I think, if we can get them.
3rd and 3 from the 44.
There's 1st down.
And ball caught that time by Pearson. Braden Pearson catches the football for 1st down. 1st down yardage is powered by Creek of Connorsville on beautiful North Grand Avenue across from
Grandview School.
48-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 48-yard line of the Spartans. Not sure how urgent the Spartans want to score, but they definitely need to put points on the board. Ball handed off to Seifert, comes around the left side. Breaks 1 tackle, breaks 2 tackles, and still on his feet. Gets knocked
Close
out
to
of bounds.
1st down.
Gets knocked out of bounds at the 40-yard line. We'll see if they place him there. No, they're going to put him at the 38. Make it the 42-yard line of Richmond. That's the end of the field we're at.
Well, we even if we don't score here, we want to keep possession of the ball as long as we can. That is a 1st down, and not give Richmond an opportunity to score again.
Right. 1st downs are powered by Hickory Creek of Connorsville on beautiful North Grand Avenue, across from
Grandview School.
1st and 10 from the Red Devil 42-yard line. Receivers to the right and to the left. Ball is, I don't know what that was.
I don't know either.
Fumble on the play.
Fumble.
By the Spartans.
Fumble, but we recovered it.
Flag guy on the play. Let's see what
There's
that
a
call
flag
is.
on the play.
Illegal motion.
False start.
Illegal motion against the Spartans, so it's going to back them up 5. We get down
That'll be
close,
a 5-yard
and we just
penalty. Replay, 1st down.
mistakes we got to stop. And I know the coaching staff knows that. Everybody knows that. The kids know that.
Kids know that. They don't want to.
And
They don't want to make the mistakes. It just happens.
And don't work on it. I got confidence in the coaching staff and confidence in this group of kids. So 1st and 15 from the 47. Pearson back to throw. Now he's going to run. Now he does pass. And ball in the hands of Lynch, and he drops it. Wow.
Brings up 2nd down.
Right in the bread basket The breadbasket door opened and the ball comes out. Got to catch those.
Yep.
Second down and 15 from the 47.
90 seconds in the half.
And I know the coaching staff will go over game film, and they'll see these things, and they'll work on them in practice.
Oh, yeah.
First game of the season. This time last year we didn't get to play the Richmond Red Devils because of COVID. I try not to say that word very much at all.
I hate it.
Pearson back to take the snap. Does. Takes the handoff. Going to run to the right. Pass down the middle. Owens has it, and he's got first down yardage.
Going to be close.
Going to be close. He's where they pick the football.
Just short of the first down.
Oh,
they're going to give him first down yardage. They're moving the. No, they're going to make it third down.
Short about a yard.
Chain gang guy got me. Seifert around the left side, going toward the sideline. He's got Carter DeBoard. I'm sorry. And DeBoard picks up the first down. Unless there's a flag on.
Holding against the Spartans.
Gee whiz.
Oh, man.
Okay. Holding against the Spartans. He had a first down. Kept first down at the 20-yard line of Richmond. But not to be. They're going to back him up. Officials talking. See where they want to place the football. They'll mark off 10 yards.
That is 8.
So it'll be third and long.
That's a 10-yard penalty.
That's a 10-yard penalty, holding. We get one more, and I'm going to say what I always say.
I'm surprised you haven't said it yet.
3rd and 14. Clock is at 58.3. Timeout, Connersville. So they're going to take a timeout with 58 seconds to go here in this second quarter.
We'll take a timeout with them. They trail 14-7, back in 30. This is Spartan football on KMix 106.9.
You will find the answer to your every flooring need at Foles Flooring at 301 Beach Street in Connersville. Yes, Foles Flooring has a large selection of carpet and tile, also vinyl and laminates, luxury vinyl tiles, and hardwoods. You will receive a free estimate on your choice of flooring plus expert installation. Their friendly staff will help you through the entire process. Foles Flooring also provides bathroom upgrades, remodeling, and custom shower systems at 301 Beach Street, Connersville. 765-692-0800 is the phone number.
And we are back at Leibold Field. Spartans trail 14-7. Timeouts are powered by Noah's Battery. Charge your life at Noah's Battery across from Roberts Park. And by Rush Shelby Energy, your touchstone energy cooperative.
Connersville wants to talk things over. 3rd and 14 from the 46-yard line of the Red Devils. Red Devils have taken the lead 14-7 after trailing 7-0. Then they trailed 7-6 after trying two-point conversion. Another touchdown and got the two-point conversion to make it score. Pearson going to take Carter DeBoard and put him on the left side. Ready for the snap. It's back. On look. Going down the far sideline. Got a man open and got a flag.
Interference.
That's going to be pass interference on Richmond. He put a hand in there before the ball even got there.
Pass by the Spartans, but there is a penalty on the play.
So another penalty on the Red Devils. Pass interference. Going to give Connersville an automatic first down. First downs are powered by Hickory Creek of Connersville on North Grand Avenue across from
Grandview School.
Got people listening to us far and wide, near and far.
Yep. On the internet.
And a first down.
Over the radio, over terrestrial. And on TV.
Ball placed at the 31-yard line of Richmond.
First and 10.
First and 10.
31-yard line.
Pearson, Seifert to his left. Looking to take the snap. Snap is back. Pearson to pass. Got a man out in the right flat. That's Lynch. Caught the football. Still on his feet. Turns and spins. Picks up another first down for Connersville as they're going to move the chains. First down is powered by
Hickory Creek of Connersville on North Grand Avenue across from
Grandview School. Connersville, hurry up. 36 seconds to go. Snap is back. Pearson looking to pass. Now he's going to run. Try to go up the middle. He slides down right at the 15-yard line.
That's a short gain for the Spartans.
So
Spartans brings up second down.
We're going to call timeout. Connersville going to call timeout. Stop the clock.
Looks like it. We'll keep it right here. As 27.4 seconds on the scoreboard. Ball is on the 16-yard line.
We had a timeout by Connersville.
So they want to make sure, Coach Jackson wants to make sure that everybody's on the same page here.
He uses, I noticed last year especially, he uses his timeouts strategically. And going to use one right now as he wants to put points on the board before halftime ends. 27.4 to go. Connersville does trail now, 14-7. After a couple of touchdowns and 2-point conversion by the Red Devils. Red Devils have shown that they can run the football, and quick, very quick. Spartans come back from their huddle. Ball at the 16-yard line. First down and 8. Right, second down and 8. It says it, yard marker across the field. So Pearson back to take the snap. Takes the handoff. Going to keep it himself. Going to run right down the right side into the end zone. Touchdown, Connersville. With 20.7 seconds on the board. Gavin Pearson scores on a run.
Got a good old good one going here.
From the 8-yard line. So it looks like Nolan Shaw will try the extra point to tie the score at 14 just before halftime. Play clock down at 18 seconds. Snap is down. Kick is up. Move the upright. And it's good. So with 20.7 seconds to go in the first half, the score is Connersville 14, Richmond 14.
Thing is, can't do anything silly here.
No.
With 20.7 seconds to play, don't want them to return one.
You know, Richmond has shown that they can pass the ball into the flat out to the right, especially to Johnson, and he's quick. And once he gets behind the defense, nobody's going to catch him. So, got to be aware of that. You don't want any penalties on defense either.
Nope.
You don't want to give him a short field. I think Coach Jackson said something about he didn't think it'd be a blowout. Well, it may not be a blowout, but it might be a high-scoring game.
Could be. 14 each here. Going in, well, we're not into halftime yet. We've been underway here with this game about an hour and 12 minutes now.
Connersville will kick from their 40-yard line as both teams out on the field from the sideline. The officials are calling for the Spartans to get out on the field as Richmond is ready for the kickoff. Back to receive for Richmond is Johnson, so he's back there. You want to kick it away from him.
Marquise Johnson and John Carter back to receive for the Red Devils.
So they may just kick it on the ground, try to keep it away from Johnson. Nathan Shaw, the kicker for the Spartans.
Where's number 2?
He does kick it away from him. Goes to the far side. He starts up the middle, not on his left, still on his feet. And trying to miss tackle and shooting. Tackled by Owens at the 35-yard line. A nice tackle by Chad Owens to keep him at the 35. So it's going to be first and 10 Red Devils.
13.3 to play in the half. Red Devils will get the ball back to begin the second half.
You don't want to see one of those receivers get behind the defense. Not now. Red Devils come up to the line. Ship has been the quarterback the whole game. He's ready to take the snap, and we got a timeout called by Richmond. So Richmond's going to call a timeout. They're going to talk it over to see what they can play, they can use.
We'll keep it here and remind you that next week at Spartan Field, It'll be the Franklin County Wildcats. We'll be on the air at 6:45 with a kick at 7. And then we'll turn right back around the following Friday, September the 3rd, Labor Day weekend, as the Greenberg Pirates come to town for a non-conference conference game. If that makes sense.
You want to explain that to me?
Well, it's divided into 2 divisions in the EIAC, the 3A and the 4A conference.
Okay.
But to me, they all count.
Yes.
They're all important.
They're all important. You're right. Remember, we played Greensburg up at Lucas Oil Stadium.
Oh, yeah, that's right. A couple years ago, didn't we?
And then we played them at their house last year. So we owe them one, as I remember.
We owe them one, yes. Yes, we do. As both teams come back out onto the field. Here with final 13.3 seconds of the half, here's Dave.
Thanks, Sam. Chip ready to take the step, man in motion. Bakes a hand off to the second man through. Got some blockers. And still on his feet. And Connersville does stop him before he can get to the 40-yard line of Connersville. 3.5 seconds to go.
It's a good game by Lucas Oil.
Chad Owens on the stop that time. Chad Owens kept him from going in for a touchdown. As they wind the clock, Richmond in a hurry, takes the snap, low snap, going to pass downfield, and no flag.
An incomplete pass and a penalty on the play.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
I'm not going to say nothing. I'm not going to say nothing. It's a holding call against Connersville, they say. It looked like Richmond had an arm around the neck of a Spartan defender. And there is no time on the clock, so I guess they'll have an untimed play. And they're going to put the ball at the 40.
There were 2 penalties on the play.
2 penalties on the play, okay. One against the Red Devils, one against the Spartans. So
those penalties will offset.
They'll offset. They'll just replay the down. It'll be an untimed play. There's just no time left on the clock, except for the play clock.
Just got to stop them.
You just got get your arms around them and pull them down. Chip. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Looking for the snap, takes the snap. Going to pass to the left, and we got a flag.
Now what? On the Spartans.
Wow.
Well, penalty on the play, offside.
Offside against Connersville. These types of games are the ones that you use for training.
Yeah.
But they're tough to watch sometimes. So now they keep moving the ball closer and closer to that end zone at the 37-yard line for the Red Devils. 1st and 10 with no time on the clock. Snap back. Chip. Pass in the middle, and it's going to be stopped there by the defense. Finally. And good job that time by Elijah Murray for Connersville. And that ends the first half with the score. Richmond Red Devils 14, Connersville Spartans 14.
And we'll be back with the halftime program in 60 seconds. This is Spartan Football on KMix 106.9.
George's Pharmacy and Medical Equipment welcomes you to stop by our Connersville location at 330 East 5th Street. George's is proud to offer you friendly hometown services and the convenience of free delivery. Also, our medical equipment staff is there to help with whatever you need. George's Floral and Gifts has that special something for any occasion, birthdays, weddings, bereavement, or to brighten someone's day. George's Pharmacy, we are here for you, 765-825-6251.
It's events like this that makes Connersville such a great place in which to live and work. The staff at FCN Bank applaud all of the hard work, dedication, and commitment it takes to be on a team. Thank you, CHS, for reminding the local community why so many choose to call this place home. FCN Bank, building stronger communities, one great local event at a time. FCN Bank, member FDIC.
Student leaders include Braden Baker, Judah Belcher,
And we're back again here at halftime with the score of the Richmond Red Devils 14, Connersville Spartans 14. And we're back at halftime. Might take a look at some of the things that Sam's written down on his piece of paper. I gave you the score. But, just kind of analyzing so far this first half, even Terry said dropped passes.
Yeah.
Right there in your hands, dropped passes. And penalties and drop passes. Connersville could be ahead 28-14. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. They're not. They're tied 14-14.
But that's okay at this point.
That's okay.
That's okay. Well, I had Spartans, Dave, for 11 first downs, along with their 2 touchdowns. I had Richmond for just 5 first downs, but they're able to get a couple touchdowns. So they were able to get some longer yardage when they needed to score. Connersville, I had them for 1 interception. That was at 8:46 to play there in the first quarter. And other than that, they turned the ball over on downs. Looks like twice is what I see. Now, as for Richmond, they really didn't turn the ball over other than on downs. So all in all, pretty well played football game, I think, by both teams. I think that both coaches got a lot of positives to talk about at halftime, but they also have some negatives to talk about as well.
Well, and you want to talk about the positives too. And Connersville's first score came in the first quarter with 2:59 to go. Passed by Gavin Pearson to Braden Pearson. And then the next score came with 2:07 to go in the second quarter. And that was Gavin Pearson taking the snap and running the football into the end zone for that score. So Richmond's done what they need to do. They scored touchdowns, and they got the 2-point conversion. Connersville has done what they need to do, and that's put the football in the end zone. So there's a lot of positives in this first half that we have seen so far. It's just that some of the other things kind of stand out. The drop passes and the penalties, but we all know that the coaching staff will work on that.
Yes, they will, and it's just all on how the kids respond, and I think they'll respond in a positive way. We'll take a look, Dave, elsewhere in the Eastern Indiana Athletic Conference. Games tentatively scheduled for tonight. I don't know if any of them have been canceled or not. One in particular, Franklin County at Newcastle. I'm thinking Newcastle has suspended athletics due to COVID at this time. I'm not sure about that. But East Central's at Lawrenceburg. That's a big cross-county rivalry there.
There it is.
And that ought to be a good one. Two very quality football teams. As I said, Franklin County possibly at Newcastle. Indian Creek came over from Trafalgar to play at Batesville. Rushville at Milan, they always open up with Milan, a 1A school. And Seymour at South Dearborn, and Shelbyville at Greensburg. So that's what's going on elsewhere in the EIAC. Next week, as we mentioned, Franklin County will be at Spartan Field. Greensburg will be at Triton Central. Harrison, Ohio at East Central. Lawrenceburg will be at Taylor of Ohio. And Madison at South Dearborn. Milan at Batesville, and Newcastle at Rushville. So, you look at the Spartan schedule, and I mentioned a couple of Ohio teams there. Coming up, Dave, on September 24th, the Simon Kenton team from Kentucky will invade Spartan Field. And my time, I don't remember ever playing a Kentucky team at Spartan Field. I could be wrong about that, but I think it's interesting. But really, they're not that far away. It's down in the Covington, Erlanger areas where Simon Kenton is.
And I think somebody said they're a 6A team down in Kentucky, so I don't know what that means.
Well, I mean, they were pretty big, I would think.
Correlation to Indiana, but, if you're a 6A team, you're pretty big.
Yes, you are. So I think that's cool, though, that we picked up somebody that's not too far away. I don't know if that's a home and home, if we'll be down there next year or not, but it's not much farther than, say, going to South Dearborn to play.
No. Lawrenceburg's right on the river, too.
Yeah.
So we travel around. We see a lot of places. I've got to see a lot of places I normally wouldn't have.
And I take you on the scenic route sometimes as well.
You sure do.
I hear about that all the time.
Sometimes I hear banjos, and I'm not real sure if we're going to make it. Drive faster, I hear banjos.
Well,
but we have fun, though, don't we?
We have a lot of fun.
I like it when I can get your wife and you together and get started on you, because she likes that.
You think so, huh?
She's a beautiful girl.
Well, thank you. Taking a look at Richmond's schedule. Of course, they're home here tonight against the Spartans. Next week, they travel to Shelbyville to take on the Golden Bears. And then they start conference play. They'll have Indianapolis Tech here at Leibolt Field. They'll travel to Muncie Central to take on the Bearcats on the 10th. 17th, they'll host Marion. And they'll be at Logansport on the 24th of September. I think Logansport was their lone win last year. October 1st, they get to stay home with Lafayette. Jeff don't have to make that long trip up to Lafayette. They will be at Anderson on October 8th, and they will close out the regular season with a trip to Lafayette, West Lafayette, to take on the Harrison Raiders. So Richmond playing in that North Central Conference, pretty tough conference.
Pretty tough conference and schedule. Games don't get any easier for each team, as a matter of fact. As we know, Franklin County always plays Connersville tough. That's their next opponent next Friday at Spartan Field, and they always play the Spartans tough. Last season we had several games where the score was so lopsided that we had a running clock in the second half. I don't anticipate that happening this year. It may not. I don't know. But you don't want to see that, because the kids get a little deflated when that happens.
Right. It's discouraging.
Discouraging. But I saw a lot of improvement in the first 24 minutes of this game over last season.
Well, I like the way the Spartans down 7 late in that second quarter, but kind of took control there in the last couple minutes and able to tie it up. So you got to like that effort, that not hanging their heads when they get down. They know that they can score, and they proved that here tonight.
And the thing of it is, they're not going to give up.
No.
Justin Jackson team is not going to give up. They're going to fight to the very end. Zeros all over the scoreboard. They're going to fight to the very end.
Well, we just saw that at halftime there.
Yeah.
With 0 on the scoreboard and still had a couple plays to play.
The band's done their thing. They're moving off the field.
Yeah, very nice
production.
Field production there by the Richmond Red Devil band, and they're one of the better bands in the state of Indiana and around this part of East Central Indiana anyway. So a lot of numbers with that band, and kind of cool costumes that they have. I think it was, I don't know what you call that. It looks like some kind of vest that looks like made out of animal skins. But
I saw antlers out on the field.
Okay, so.
I was looking at antlers.
Okay. So those of you watching on TV3 and listening to us here on KMix 106.9, you probably got to see that halftime performance.
Yeah. It was nice. It was nice.
Yeah.
We see a lot of halftime performances, and Connersville does a great job at Spartan Field. And Richmond, you just mentioned, they done a great job too. And we get to see some really fancy halftime shows these schools put on. These kids work hard. It's not just the football players, but band members work hard. The stage crew works hard, and it takes a lot of people to put a production on like this.
Having been a band parent, the parents work hard as well, seeing that the kids get to where they're supposed to be. So good activities here. I want to mention something here that our our colleague throughout the years here, Fran Schommel, is healing and back home, and we wish him well. But Spartan Sports Report that he and I do on TV3 will resume this coming Monday.
Great.
And it'd be great to have him back in studio. You know, I grew up listening to that man, and it's just neat now to be able to work with him.
He gave me my first job in radio.
Oh, he did?
A long time ago. I mean, a long time ago. And he gave me my first job in radio, and I've respected the man and all he's done ever since. And it would be good to see him on TV again and you guys talking and banter back and forth.
We have a good time. And I don't know who our guest will be. Maybe Coach Jackson, maybe Brent Duncan. You don't know from week to week, but we always have a good guest and lots of talk about Spartan athletics. And not just football and basketball, but about all sports.
Right. Excuse me. I didn't even interrupt you. But
that's all right.
You always got to stand by if you can't find somebody. We know who that is. Mr. Duncan.
Mr. Duncan, yes. Yes, because
he's got his finger on the pulse of sports.
Yes, he does. He does a great job there at CHS, keeping everything coordinated. That's a huge job when you have all those sports, both boys and girls.
Yeah, it's a job I wouldn't want.
I
would get gray hair if I had the job.
You might?
I might.
Mine might fall out or something. I don't know. But anyway.
Okay. The teams have not come back out on the field yet.
No, there's under 3 minutes on the clock, but
they're going to put more time
they'll
on.
Put 3 back on like they always do. So
they give them 20-minute halftime, and they put 3 minutes back on, and give them a chance to stretch and warm up. You talked about the schedules of both of these teams and the conference schedules. We know that Connersville is going to improve. Mm-hmm. We know that they're going to improve from week to week. Just talking to Coach Jackson, he amazed me when I talk to him about football and some of the things that he wants to do with this program. And they have started down into the first grade. And so Coach Jackson knows that you've got to build a program, and you've got to start young. You've got to start at first grade level and get the kids acclimated to football before they get to high school.
Help them to understand the game. And no better time than when they're little guys. You know, they're teaching them the fundamentals. It's not hard hitting or any of that, but teaching them the fundamentals of the game. And there's a lot to learn. There's a lot that goes on out there. You know, when you got 22 players on the field and 5 officials, that's a lot of people to know what everybody is doing.
That's for sure. We see Braxton Myers walking across the field on crutches. Sad to see that. But
yeah, you know he'd love to be out there.
We wish him well.
Going across there with the trainer, she's having quite a conversation with him.
Yes, she is. Not sure if Braxton will play this season or not. We'll have to wait and see.
Tori Stevens, her name. I'm sorry, I didn't come to me right away.
We see her in every game.
Yes, she does, and that's a big job she has.
And she
taking care of all these young people.
Not only our team, but she helps out with the opposing teams as well. I've seen her do that at Spartan Bowl many times. Your score at halftime is Connersville 14, the Red Devils 14, and we're just minutes away from getting the second half underway. Red Devils will get the football first as Connersville will start on defense in the second half.
Well, hopefully their defense can pick up from the first half, because I thought defensively all in all they played pretty well, especially opening up the game.
Absolutely. And then Richmond kind of found some creases in that defense in that second quarter, and so they took advantage of that. So I'm sure that both coaches have made adjustments. Both coaches have pep talked their team, and they're ready to go.
Coach Mark Beard sent me a message appreciating Fran as well.
Yes.
So good to have Coach Beard listening to us back in Seaville City.
Yeah, and just to talk about Fran, he works very hard at what he does and loves what he does.
Well, that night at Mount Vernon, when he sat there and did that whole game with a broken leg, was just amazing.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's dedication, and that's dedication you don't find from people his generation.
Right.
I mean, you find it from them, and certainly part of that period of the greatest generation. Maybe not quite that old, but close to it, where you worked hard, you were expected to work.
Right. We still got about a little over 2 minutes to go before we start this second half.
I think we'll step out and take a break. When we come back, we'll have second half action here from Leibolt Field. Spartans and the Devils tied up here at 14. We'll be back in a minute. This is Spartan Football on KMix 106.9.
Service the old-fashioned way. The dependable service you need for your car or truck is always available at Goff's Auto Care and Tire Center in Connorsville and Brookville. Experienced mechanics are ready to correct the problem using the best replacement products that will have your vehicle running like new again. Shane Goff is waiting to serve you at 600 Western Avenue in Connorsville. Phone 825-2588. And Charlie Goff in Brookville at 9197 State Road 101. 647-2222 is the phone number. Goff Auto Care and Tire Center.
So many choices in flooring today, it's hard to know where to begin. The design experts at Wholesale Carpets of Connorsville is here to help. Wholesale Carpets is the largest stocking dealer in the state with 3 warehouses full of carpet, laminate, hardwood, and vinyl flooring, including luxury vinyl, waterproof plank flooring for the look of hardwood without that hefty price tag. Residential or commercial, 12 months same as cash, and professional installation is available. Turn your makeover dream into a reality at Wholesale Carpets of Connorsville. Call today, 825-4363.
And we are back at Leibolt Field, where the Connorsville Spartans and the Richmond Red Devils are tied at 14. Clock winding down. Both teams on the sidelines around their coaches getting final halftime instruction as clock is down to 40 seconds. Richmond will have the ball to start the second half. And Spartans will be on defense, so important for them to come out and continue to play D well. And the ball is spotted up there on the 40-yard line. The Devils will receive, and they will move left to right to start this second half. Spartans are making their way out on the field. The Devils are already out. And now here with the call of the second half of the game, the voice of the Spartans, Dave Pollard.
Thank you very much, Sam. To kick the ball off to start the second half, Nolan Shaw.
He's done a good job.
Yes, he has.
This first half.
You want to keep the ball away from Johnson. He's a speedster for the Red Devils. And I know the Spartans know that. And the kick is a short kick. And it falls on the ground, picked up short, and then it's going to be dropped. Offensive players dropped across the 40-yard line.
Number 4.
Picked up by Micah Belcher.
So
Micah Belcher for the Devils with that return.
It'll be 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line of the Red Devils. Connorsville's defense has played pretty well so far. Ship, still the quarterback for the Red Devils. Takes the snap. Keeps it himself. Goes over to the left side. Going to be stopped about 5 yards downfield. So it's going to bring out 2nd down and 5. As Ship kept the ball after the fake handoff.
A gain of about 5 yards on the play. To be 2nd down for the Red
Devils. 2nd down.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
So Richmond moving the football, trying to get into Spartan territory. Ball at the 49-yard line. 2nd down and 4 for the Red Devils. Man in motion is Johnson. Snap back. Going to pass out to Johnson out into the flat. Catches the football. He's on the run. Got blockers out in front of him. And still on his feet.
He's quick.
And he's going to go in for a score just like that. Richmond scores with 10:59 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Man, he is fast.
Illegal shift against Richmond, so take away the 6 points, and they're going to bring the football back.
There is a flag on the play.
I didn't see that flag, but I'm glad it was thrown. Illegal shift, illegal formation, illegal shift on that one now. So it's going to bring the football back. And the defensive coordinator for Connersville needs to remember that play because Johnson started here on the near side, near his bench, ran around the quarterback, got the pass, and started downfield, and he's quick. That's all you can say.
44-yard line.
So it's going to be placed at the 44-yard line. And it's going to be first down or second down, the yard marker says.
I think it's first down, right?
And
I don't know.
The scoreboard says
1st and 9,
but we'll see. Chip takes the snap, hands the ball off to the running back, and still on his feet. And gets close to first down yardage. It stops short of the first down. So we'll move the
It'll be just short of the first down.
Yard marker. It's going to be third down.
Third down, Red Devils.
Third down and a yard. The ball carrier that time for the Red Devils just piled through the defensive line of Connersville.
Yeah, the last 3 plays, they've been able to do that. Must have worked on that at halftime.
The Ship ready to take the snap. Get wide receivers to the right to the left. Going to keep it himself. Going to run with it. Got first down yardage and more. Still on his feet. Finally stopped at about the 32-yard line as Ship kept the football himself. Picks up first down yardage for the Red Devils.
Yeah, he just so quick on when he gets the ball, he slides left, then slides right, and then takes off.
They make the handoff. Got first down yardage. 1st and 10 from the Connersville 32-yard line. Score tied, 14-14. Snap back. Fake the pitch back, and Connersville stops him at the 30. So a gain of about 3 yards on the play. As he faked the pitch back that time, and faked the pitch back to Lucas Hall. Shipped for the Red Devils did. So second down, call it 6. Pick up a 4 yards. Johnson comes near side on the right side. Ship looks over the defense. Linebacker still blitz, and here they come. But the handoff to the running back. He's going around to the right side, and that's Hall, and he's in for the touchdown unless you see a flag.
No flags.
And just like that, the Red Devils do score with 9:09 to go here in this third quarter.
Makes it 20-14. We'll see if they go for 2.
The quarterback is still out on the field, giving the indication they're going to go for the 2-point conversion. They've missed one and got one in this game so far. 9:09 to go in the third quarter. Johnson comes to the near side. Snap is back. Going for the receiver, and he dropped it.
That pass was incomplete.
Off the fingertips of the receiver, so the 2-point conversion does not go. That could come to play.
That could be big here. Yep.
At the end of the game.
Spartans just got to hang tough. They'll get the ball back here and chance to score. So it's 20-14 here with 9:09 to play in the third quarter at Leibolt Field.
Fans having a good time. Popcorn.
Oh, it's a great evening to be out.
Sun going down. Cooling off little by little. Maybe a degree at a time.
Put the top down on the way home.
Let our hair just breathe.
That's right. It's down to 81 degrees now, but still feels like 86. Supposed to be down to 66 tonight and almost open the windows at the house.
Chad Owens back to receive the kickoff along with Carter DeBoard, the up man, Gavin Lynch. The Red Devils finally break huddle. Placed the ball at the 40-yard line of the Red Devils. 20-14. Richmond leads. Been a good football game. First game for both teams.
Yeah. Seemed to have settled in.
Ready for the kick. And the football is in the air, end over end. Comes to Owens, comes to the near side, cuts across field, now cuts back this way, going down the sideline. He's finally going to be knocked out of bounds. And I mean, really knocked out of bounds hard by the Richmond Red Devils. And Chad Owens needs to be quiet.
Fouled at the 41-yard line.
Somebody said something to him, and he said something back, and I said, don't do that, please.
Yeah, don't get any silly penalties.
No. Nice run back. Ball placed at the 41-yard line. Let's just play football. They say something, you look at them, you turn around.
Turn the other cheeks, what Mom always said.
That was always hard to do sometimes for me.
I bet.
Really. First and 10 from their own 41-yard line. Connersville with the football, trailed by 6. Seifert takes the handoff, goes up the middle. Still on his feet. Going to take about 4 or 5. Red Devils bring him down, but you're going to gain a yard on the play. We're going to give him a yard, so it's going to be second down and 9 for the Spartans. As Gavin Pearson goes to the sideline to get instructions from Coach Jackson. So we'll give him a yard on the play, second down and 9. Ball placed at the 42-yard line. Connersville wants to keep the football out of the hands of the Red Devils. Best way to do that is move the football.
Yep.
Pick up first downs. Pearson ready with the snap. Snap comes back, looking to pass. Now he's going to run with the football. Breaks the tackle, comes to the near side. And he's going to run out of bounds and hit out of bounds. No flag.
Wasn't a late hit, I guess.
I thought when you was out of bounds, you were out of bounds. I'll pick up a few yards on the play. Looks like it's going to be third down and 3. Ball placed at the 48-yard line of Connersville. And the scoreboard does set third down and 3. Yep. You run out of bounds at 8:09. Pearson. Wide receiver to the right and to the left, man in the slot. Takes the ball, hands off to Seifert. Tries to go up the middle. We got a flag on the field. And a little extracurricular activity here.
See what the flag's all about. He didn't have enough forward momentum for first down.
They're pointing towards Richmond, but we'll wait and see what the call is going to be. I've learned during football, you never guess what the call is going to be. Basketball, I'm a little closer.
Yeah, you referee those a little more.
Nah, not anymore. Now. So discussion among the officials. See what the call is going to be. Well, it's against Richmond.
Looks like the official's tying his shoe right now. And as he gets helped back up.
And
8:01 to play, third quarter.
So it's fourth down and 3 from the 48-yard line of Connersville.
Okay, all that for that decision. Okay.
So the Connersville Spartans are going to go for it in their own territory. Coach Jackson's got confidence in this team. And Pearson takes the snap. Nope, actually it's a fake snap and punt. And the ball is going to roll to the 20-yard line, and that's where it'll be down. And looked like they were going to snap the ball and run a play. And Braden Jones is down on the field. I think he's maybe got a cramp.
Not
going to speculate, but
Torrey's coming out.
Jones took the snap instead of Pearson and kicked the football.
The Red Devils will take over.
So the Red Devils will have the football, 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line as the trainer comes out. You got her name? I forgot already.
Well, you're supposed to remember that.
I see her all the time. And
Tori Stevens.
Tori. I'll remember Tori.
Yeah.
As she's stretching out the left leg of Braden Jones. Jones is a senior this year, 6'3", 165. He plays wide receiver and defensive back on defense.
He's in some pain out there.
Yes, he
hitting
is.
the turf with his fist. Now here comes the Richmond trainer out, try to assist.
First game of the season for both teams, and it's been a very hot and humid game.
Well, leg cramps are very prevalent when it's hot like this.
Yes, and you know because you walked across the field that it's even hotter out there on that turf.
That turf certainly absorbs the heat. It's a nice field, pretty field here at Richmond. I said something nice about Richmond, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of nice things.
Well, you know, a lot of nice folks up here. I know a lot of nice folks who live up here at Richmond.
Yeah, there are. There are. I just like when we win over their athletic teams.
I know you do.
Which they like winning over us.
I hear it every year. I know you do.
More than once, don't you?
At least more than once. Yeah. Hope you're having a good time wherever you're at, listening to us. Glad to be back in the booth, talking to you over KMix 106.9 and KMix1069.com on the internet. You can't pick us up on the radio. You can always pick us up online and hit streaming live after you get on the website, and you can hear the game.
Or any program during the day. You might want to listen to Kramer. Might want to listen to Jack Reynolds in the afternoon. They're both kind of entertaining.
We're both nuts.
Yeah, you said that.
Now Terry says get some pickle juice in it.
Yeah.
Terry said that last year.
Is that dill pickle juice or sweet pickle juice?
Ooh.
Doesn't matter. All
well,
right.
I'd have to have sweet pickle juice then.
Maybe some gherkin juice.
There you go.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Well, it looks like they're going to try to get back on his feet, and he's going to limp over there, but
nice hand and round of applause from the Red Devil crowd. All folks stood up and give him.
Now he's trotting over there, so he's feeling better. He'll be back out there.
He'll be back
shortly.
out there. He being Braden Jones, we're talking about.
Yes.
He's the one that had the cramp, and Tori, I remember her name. Tori, the trainer, took care of him. And maybe somebody over there in the crowd's got some pickle juice. Who knows?
You never know. Might be some in the cooler over there.
1st and 10, Richmond has the football at their own 20-yard line. Connorsville back on defense. Score is Richmond 20, Connorsville 14. Richmond Red Devils started the half with the football, turned it over. They actually didn't turn it over. They scored the touchdown.
Yeah.
Man in motion. Handoff to the running back, comes through and tries to get across the 25-yard line and does.
For a gain of about 6.
So
now they've got a player coming up, Gimpy. Can't get the number there.
And they're going to stop the clock because he goes down, and that does not look like a cramp.
He's down on all fours crawling.
Can't get the number to see who that is, but we hope that he's okay. We've seen some injuries over the last 7 years I've done football with you, and we don't want to see anybody hurt.
Nope.
We've seen people carted off in an ambulance last year.
Yes.
And we don't want that to happen. We want these kids to stay healthy. Football's a rough game. If you're not rough and tough, you better not play football, because these guys practice hard, they play hard, and they're in it to win it.
That's why conditioning is so important.
What? That's absolutely right. We have 7:09 on the clock as the clock is stopped due to the injury. And they're attending to the player. A lot of players around him.
He's up and walking the sideline, but he's limping.
And looks like that's number 5, and I think that's Hall. Lucas Hall. He's a junior, 5'10", 175. And so he comes up and comes to the sideline, and both teams come back out on the field. It's 2nd down and 4 from the 26-yard line of Richmond. Been a lot of clock stoppage in this game tonight.
There has been.
But
still not even 5 minutes into the second half, and it's almost 9 o'clock.
Pass to Johnson. Johnson tries to make stop, and Connersville's going to tackle him and keep him from getting downfield.
Still a first down.
It's enough for a first down, so they're going to move the chains. And the pass out to the right side to Johnson.
First down, Red Devils.
Picks up the yardage. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the Richmond 34-yard line. Clock winds. It's coming up on 6:50 here in the third quarter. Richmond leads 20-14. Nice to recover a fumble or an interception here.
Yes,
Ship.
sir.
Quarterback, man in motion. Looked like it was too soon, but no call, no flag. He got Johnson going down the field, and he's got the ball, but it's out of bounds. Incomplete because he caught the ball out of bounds. Good call by the official. Always give him credit when the credit's due.
I know you do.
If he hadn't seen that.
We appreciate the job they do.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, if he hadn't seen that, you'd have been on him.
They run too. They got to stay in shape.
Uh-huh.
So to be an official, you got to stay in shape. They do a good job.
You've been doing a little umpiring, baseball.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Gets me back out of the house, outside, fresh air. And
yeah. Like Mom would say, get stink blowed off of you.
Absolutely. We got a timeout called by Richmond.
An injury on the play.
So something they didn't like. Ball is placed at the 34-yard line. It's 2nd and 10. Richmond calls timeout.
We'll take a timeout with them from Richmond. It's the Devils 20 and the Spartans 14. Back in 30 seconds. This is Spartan football on KMix 106.9.
The place to eat in Connersville is Mancino's Pizza and Grinders, 303 West 30th Street. Dine inside or carry out at home or where you work. Delivery from Mancino's is always free. The number to call, 825-6155. Choose from a large menu, and there is a special youngsters menu. Choose the house specialty, the Great Spartan Classic. Enjoy the sports atmosphere by viewing all the Spartan sports memorabilia. Mancino's Pizza and Grinders, 303 West 30th Street. Phone number 825-6155. A proud Spartan booster.
And we are back at Leibolt Field where the Connersville Spartans trail the Richmond Red Devils 20-14. All timeouts are powered by Noah's Battery. Charge your life at Noah's Battery across from Roberts Park, and by Rush Shelby Energy, your Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Low snap to Ship, and it's back at 10-yard line. He's being chased by the Spartans, looking for a running room, still on his feet, gets up to the 15-yard line, and is going to be stopped right there. So a low snap that Ship was not able to pick up.
And maybe just what the doctor ordered here for the Spartans, but now we got another Spartan down. With a cramp, it looks like. Must be that time of night. Tori's earning her money here tonight.
Yes, she is. You get the number on the player?
I can't see it. Too many others in front of him.
Like I said, we hope that all players come out of this game unhurt, unscathed, and ready to practice come Monday morning. Monday afternoon, Monday evening, whenever they practice after school.
Terry Davidson's got some words of wisdom for us. He's going to bring gallon pickle juice next week.
And you keep it over there where you're at. I don't want any.
There's still stretching his legs out. Wish we could see who it was.
That's a Connersville player?
Yeah. Yeah. So does give everybody a chance to catch their breath and get a drink.
We strategized a little bit along the sideline.
So our TV crew is saying that it is Taco, Braden Pearson, number 5. But I don't think so.
Looks like Chance Bentley.
Chance Bentley. He saw 5, but it's double 5.
Chance Bentley is up walking.
Double nickels.
He is a tough kid. He ran the football for the Spartans last year and played basketball as well. So Chance Bentley is an athlete.
He's a tough guy.
We got to keep him healthy.
So
it's third down and 27 from the 17-yard line of Richmond. Now is a good time for Connorsville to get a turnover and get the ball back. Linebacker show blitz. High snap. Hand off to running back, goes around the left side, and the flag comes down and goes around the left side. Didn't get to the 25, but stoppage of play. It's going to be holding against Richmond. So they're going to back them up 10 more yards.
Wow.
That helps Connorsville's defense as they get a chance to stand around and holding. Richmond penalties declined.
That was holding.
So it's going to
bring
make
up fourth down.
Fourth down and 27 from the 17.
It's 9 o'clock. You're listening to the home of the Spartans, 106.9 FM. AM 1580 WLPK, Connorsville, Indiana.
As the official winds the clock, Richmond Red Devils come out to the field. Ball at the 17-yard line, and Richmond 4th and 27 as the Connorsville coaching staff declined the penalty.
Rather give up the down than give them another one. Yeah.
Micah Belcher back to punt the ball away for the Red Devils.
And Belcher going to punt the football. It's a short kick, almost hits the Red Devils in the back.
It takes a Red Devil bounce, though.
And they're going to just roll almost to the 36-yard line.
Wow.
So a nice punt. Nice punt that time by Belcher. So Connorsville will take over 1st and 10 at the own 36-yard line. Been a good football game.
Yes, it has been. Spartans trail by 6, 20-14, 5:23 to play here in the third quarter. Been underway just over 2 hours.
Spartans come out on offense. Pearson lines up, waiting for the snap. Wide receivers to the right and left. Takes the snap, going to pass out into the right flat. Caught. Still on his feet, going down the sideline, and finally out of bounds.
To the right side for a gain of about 12 yards.
First down of the second half I have for Connorsville.
Carter DeBoard on the catch. First downs are powered by Hickory Creek of Connorsville on North Grand Avenue, across from...
You know where, Grandview School.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a need? Your family has a need? Give them a call.
Yeah. Kind folks there.
So Richmond comes to the sideline, as does Connorsville go to the sideline. I'm not sure why. Now they move the chains and make it a first down officially.
Now, I'm not sure what the holdup is here.
We got a player down over there on the sideline.
Yeah, again, looks like a Richmond player over there near the Connorsville bench. And all the sideline players on both sides on their knees.
That's sportsmanship.
Mm-hmm. Showing respect.
Showing respect for the player. As I said earlier, we don't want anybody hurt.
No. No, sir. But this could go on a long time here tonight. They better run to the grocery store and get some juice.
Well, Terry said he's going to bring a gallon next time, so we'll see if he does.
Got to buy a lot of pickles to get a gallon of juice.
Yeah, big pickles too. Big cucumbers. Still working on the player across the field at the 40-yard line as everyone waits for resumption of play. Good to be back in the booth with you for your 31st year.
Well, thank you. Thank you, yeah. Good to be back with you, my friend.
31 years and still going strong.
Well, we hope so. Looks like we're about ready to play football again.
That'll be 1st and 10 for the Spartans from the 48-yard line.
As the Richmond trainers comes off the field here on the near side.
Micah Belcher was a player that was receiving treatment. So Connorsville with the football. 1st and 10 from their own 48-yard line. Pearson ready for the snap. Owens to his right. Hands the ball off to Owens, and he's going to be sacked in the backfield. A loss of 5 yards. That had no chance to go anywhere. Richmond was ready for that. Connorsville in a hurry up.
Kenny Cunningham on the stop.
Got Chad Owens to his left this time. Pearson does. Waiting for the snap. Takes it. Going to pass. Now he's going to run with it. Looking for someone to pass to. Throws the ball downfield. Got a receiver, but to his hands on the far side. Ball is incomplete.
So now, Spartan's not as sharp here in the third quarter offensively. Only 1 first down so far.
And the 3rd down and 16.
The 3rd down and 16.
Long yardage, passing down, of course. As the officials walk together. Not sure what that discussion is. As Connorsville players go to the sideline. Richmond players waiting out on the field.
Yeah, Coach Jackson out talking to his players. And here comes.
There is an injury on the play.
Another injury. Wow.
And you see him trying to stretch out along the sideline and Connorsville sideline. And a lot of stoppage of play here in this third quarter. Now the officials are ready to set 3rd and 16 from Connorsville 42-yard line. As they move the football back. Richmond fans cheering for their team. Spartan fans across the way. I can't hear them, but I'm sure they're cheering for the Spartans as well. Rumcore gets ready. Gavin Pearson with the quarterback. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Pearson looks left. Now he's going to have to run with the football. Passes it over the middle. It's caught by the board.
Close to first down, but he didn't get it.
Close to first down yardage, but knocked out of bounds before he got to the yard marker.
Comes up short of the first down.
So he's going to bring up 4th down, and I would think they'd go for it here.
Oh, they got to 4th and 1.
15 yards on the play.
Richmond territory.
I think there was a flag on the play. Yes.
Okay, flag on the play. Another one.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
Well, I'm going to say it. You can call holding on every play in high school football.
Yep.
On every play.
Every play. It took you to the third quarter to say that, though.
Well, I got noise last year because I said it so much. But, I mean, they grabbed jerseys and everything else. You could call it on every play.
10-yard penalty.
Good thing they don't, I guess.
26 to go.
So, ball is inside the 30-yard line of Connorsville. And it's 3rd down and 26. And somebody called timeout. I didn't see the...
Must have. I don't think we have another injured player, but we'll keep it here for right now. As we got 4:30 to play here in the third quarter.
You probably hear the drums in the background.
Yeah, I like them.
You get loud and proud here.
We'll just turn them up a little bit. Blowing out Dave's eardrums.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, you know those drums over there where we sat at the Tiernan Center, and they have those drums right underneath us during basketball games.
Yeah, I know. That's why they put us there.
Yeah. I like to hear them, but not while we're trying to do a basketball game.
So we're still waiting for play to resume with 4:30 to go in the 3rd quarter. Like to say hi to Carol, who is listening here tonight. She's a little under the weather, and I want to say hi to her, and glad she's listening, and hope you get to feeling better real soon.
Yes.
Both teams back out on the field, and 3rd down and 26 from the Connersville 30-yard line. If this isn't a passing play, I don't know what would be.
Yeah. Better be a long one.
And Pearson ready to take the snap, and he does. Fakes the handoff, going to run left, looking for somebody to pass to. Does. Passes to Lynch, through the hands of Gavin Lynch. Incomplete. Now with the 4th and 26, I would think you're going to put the football.
I would put money on that. Oh, we can't say that, though.
No, we can't do that.
I would imagine so.
But you never know what Coach Jackson wants to do.
That penalty will be against the Spartans.
4th down.
And it will be declined, bringing up 4th down.
So there was a penalty on the play against the Spartans, but
they declined.
Down to 80 degrees now, Dave.
I was going down 1 degree at a time. I still feel this like I did when we started.
Yeah.
It's sitting too close to you, I think. So, Shaw. Nolan Shaw going to punt the football. Does.
High one.
High towards the far sideline. It goes out of bounds. It's inside the 50. We'll see where they put the football. And Richmond will take over. Good field position for the Red Devils, and they lead Connersville 20-14.
4:16 to play. Not much time's coming off that clock.
Been a long 3rd quarter.
That it has.
A lot of passes, a lot of drop passes.
A lot of cramps.
A lot of cramps, injured players. This is the first game of the season.
Play clock running down to 18. Here come the Spartans back out.
Red Devil football. 1st and 10 from the Connersville 48-yard line at the midfield. Ship is back in, a quarterback ready to take the snap. Johnson to the near side. And somebody moved too quick. We'll see what the official calls.
Delay of game against the Red Devils.
So just a little bit too quick there on the movement. False start. Going to back him up 5 yards. So it's going to be 1st and 15 from the Red Devil 48. That didn't make sense. But I guess it is.
It is.
Ship lines up. Quarterback, shotgun position, takes a snap, low snap, hands out to the running back, goes to the left side, and stopped by the Spartan defense as he gets into Spartan territory. And they're going to place the ball at the 43-yard line of Connersville. It's going to bring up 3rd down and probably 3. See where they mark it at. 2nd down. Yard marker says. Ship ready to take the snap. Finally, the Red Devils line up. Johnson out here to the near side. Fake the handoff. Gallant gives the handoff to the running back around the left side. Goes over to the far side. Gets 1st down yardage. I don't see any flags, so it's going to be 1st down Red Devils as they move the chains and get closer to that red end zone.
3.5 minutes to play, 3rd quarter.
So Richmond's had success running the football. Connersville has not tonight. Say hi to all our friends listening near and far. Glad you're with us. 1st and 10, Connersville 36. And
somebody lost something out there.
Somebody lost their shoe, I think.
Jaden Ship on the keeper.
Ship tried to keep the football and
takes the play for no gain.
And
it'll be
no gain,
down.
so it's going to be 2nd down and 10 as he tried to go around to the left side. And Spartan defense was ready for him.
Need to continue to be ready.
Second down and 10. Spartans on defense. They trail by 6, 20-14. Man in motion. Ship hands the ball off to the man in motion. Reverses field, goes around to the other side, picks up 1st down yardage, and looked like the ball came loose, but it didn't. So he may have got 1st down yardage, he may not. We'll wait and see where they place the football.
Bringing up 3rd down for the Red Devils.
So they're not going to give him the 1st down. They're going to say 3rd down and a yard. Actually, a short yard. You know what a short yard is?
Yeah, okay. Shorter than 3 feet.
Okay. You're the engineer. I know you know that kind of stuff. That's why I keep you around.
Is it?
Yeah.
Good.
3rd down and 1 from the Connersville 27-yard line. Clock running. 1:40 to go in the 3rd quarter. Spartans trail by 6. Chip hands off to the running back. Got 1st down yardage and more. And he's knocked out of bounds before he gets to the end zone by the defense for the Spartans. Didn't see who was on the tackle there, but
all this is taking place way across the field from us and to our right.
So it's going to be 1st and goal for the Red Devils. Ball placed inside the 10-yard line, placed at the 8.
1st and goal from the 8-yard line.
Johnson comes out of the lineup for Richmond, sends a player in for him. Ship's still the quarterback. Sometimes he'll keep it, sometimes he'll hand it off, sometimes he'll run it himself. He hands it off this time to the running back, and he's stopped at the 5-yard line by the Spartan defense.
A short gain for Lucas Hall.
A good job by the defense for the Spartans.
Up to about the 5-yard line.
And
bring it up 2nd down.
Kyle Seifert made the tackle.
Under a minute to play here, but about 25 seconds different on the play clock and the game clock.
2nd down and goal from the Connersville 6-yard line. Chip, quarterback for Red Devils, moving his players around. He's got a running back to his right. Takes the snap, looks right, going to pass right. The man in the end zone throws it over his head.
That pass intended for
so a good job by the Spartan defense, but the pass could have been caught, but it was just over outstretched arms of the receiver.
Stops the clock again. 20-14 in case you just tuned in. Spartans down 6 with 31 seconds to play here in the 3rd quarter.
Getting instructions from the sideline. Red Devils now will line up. Spartan defense needs to keep him out of the end zone. Need to keep this score right where it is. Make them hit a field goal if they can. Chip takes the snap. Pitches back. Spartans on the tackle. And
good job.
Spartan defense that time stopped him right at the 6-yard line.
No time off the clock.
Actually, it moved.
There it goes.
It moved it to the 10-yard line. So a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they wind the clock, and they're going 20 seconds to go.
Let it run out, I think. Yeah, the Devils coming off the field as clock runs down to 10.
Both teams going to go to the sideline as they're not going to run a play. So we're going to come to the end of the 3rd quarter with the Richmond Red Devils leading the Connersville Spartans 20-14.
We'll be back with the 4th and final quarter in a minute. This is Spartan football on KMix 106.9.
Urban Winkler Funeral Home in Connersville and Liberty is a family-owned funeral home. Urban Winkler Funeral Home considers it an honor to be selected to care for a family member at the time of a passing. The friendly staff at Urban Winkler Funeral Home pledges to care for all your family needs to the best of their ability. 2 locations to serve you, in Connorsville at 513 West 8th Street and in Liberty at 310 North Main Street.
Union Savings and Loan offers mortgage loans, home equity loans, and construction loans so you can build your dream house. USLA also offers car and truck loans, equipment loans, commercial loans, farm loans, and personal loans. So when you need financing, think Union Savings and Loan. Founded in 1892 in Connorsville, and now also in Greenfield and Rushville, and on the web at uslabank.com. Union Savings and Loan.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Once again, go to Richmond Red Devil Athletics.
And we are back at Richmond, where the Connorsville Spartans are down 20-14. Just about ready for fourth quarter action here at Leibolt Field. Spartans struggled a little bit offensively there in that third quarter. Only 1 first down is what I had him for. Richmond able to score a touchdown with 9 minutes to play and in that third quarter, and had 4 first downs. So back with the action, Dave Pollard.
So it's 4th down and 9. And snap back. Schiff's going to run to the end zone, and he's going to walk in untouched and scores the touchdown.
That one hurt. That one hurts bad.
Another 6 points put on the board by the Richmond Red Devils. As the fans stand and cheer. That one hurts, you're right. You got to keep it within 1 score.
Yeah.
But they're going to go and try a 2-point conversion.
They like those.
They make it 28-14. 2 touchdown lead would be hard to come back on. But they're going to come to the sideline and talk about it.
Coach,
okie dokie.
Coach Jackson got him over there to huddled up.
It's exciting to see the fans and the band and the cheerleaders and everybody out in front of us as a lot different than what we saw last year.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, to have fans back in the stands. And what a perfect night if you're a fan. Now it's cooling off a little bit.
Absolutely. A little breeze comes in this window.
Mm-hmm.
Connorsville scored first in this game. It came with 2:59 to go in the first quarter. A pass from Gavin Pearson to Braden Pearson. And then Gavin Pearson, a run in with 20 seconds to go in the second quarter. But that's been all for the Spartans scoring so far. So the Red Devils going to go for the extra point. And now they're going to try the extra kick. Got offside against Connorsville. Well, you know, wasn't that a... Okay.
Offsides on the Spartans.
Just
it'll be half the distance.
Hasn't been a good second half here.
Retry the 2-point conversion.
So half the distance to the goal. A little trickery by the Red Devils to make the Spartans think they were going for 2. Then they got in formation for the extra point kick. And the Spartans crossed over the line.
That's what Devils do, is trickery.
Yes, they do. So now going for 2 as the Devils line up. A little closer to the end zone. Snap back. And hand off to the first person through. Into the end zone. Got the 2-point conversion. And that makes your score 28-14 with 11:51 to go here in this fourth quarter. Connorsville trails now by 2 touchdowns. Not been a lot of offense for the Connorsville Spartans in this game in this second half.
No, it hasn't been. They were able to score once each in the first and second quarters, but offense just after halftime, Richmond has stepped it up both offensively and defensively. So see what the Spartans, still lots of time here, 11:51 to play in the game, so there's no giving up here. Spartans still have a lot of time to come back.
And you got to start now. Can't wait till the last 2 minutes to make up 2 touchdowns.
Yep, need it right here on this possession.
So they'll put the football at the 40-yard line of the Richmond Red Devils. They will kick off to the Spartans. As they've kicked very short kicks tonight. They've kicked the ball away from Chad Owens and Carter DeBoard. Carter DeBoard is back along with Chad Owens and Gavin Lynch up in the middle of that.
Lucas Brown gets set for the kickoff.
Set. And as the Red Devils line up to kick the football. Referee standing over the football, now runs to the sideline. Gets out of the way. Kicker set. Approach and end over end. And it goes to Lynch. Fumbles the football, picks it up. Goes to the left side. Goes to the far side, down the sideline. Got some running room. And is going to be knocked out of bounds at about the 45-yard line of Connorsville.
Pretty good return.
Nice return after the fumble and the pickup.
Got a return for the Spartans back
So Gavin Lynch, good job that time by recovering. And they're going to place the ball at the 45-yard line. That's where Connorsville will take over 1st and 10. So the running game has not been kind to the Spartans tonight. The passing game has been what you would call okay, but again,
a personal foul against the Spartans.
Oh, another penalty on the Spartans. Personal foul.
It'll be a 15-yard penalty.
Wow. A personal foul penalty against the Spartans. We saw that last year, too.
Don't know what that one was all about.
Spartans from around the 30-yard line.
Won't know until we find out, and we may never find out. You know, sometimes people say things, and that'll cost you. Spartans with the football. Pass down the sideline. Pearson down the sideline. Got one man to beat. Sidesteps him, and he's going to go in for the touchdown. Connorsville, touchdown.
Little Texas two-step out there and able to get around his man and take it in and score.
Braden Pearson takes the pass out into the right flat. I see no flags on the play, and he had one man to beat. He sidestepped him, inside-stepped him, and it went right into the end zone. That's what we needed.
Yep, sure is, and that gives us confidence right back in this one. 11:32 to play in the game.
Nolan Shaw going to kick for the extra point.
Connorsville sets up.
Got to get this team's confidence back in there. Almost had too many men on the field. Kick is up through the upright.
Good.
And it's good.
The kick is good.
So with 11:32 to go, it's now Richmond 28, Connorsville 21.
We'll take a 30-second break. Be back after this. This is Spartan Football on KMix 106.9.
Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency is dedicated to protecting you and your family at a price you can afford. Wilson Lawson Myers are licensed insurance professionals striving to be your agency of choice. Wilson Lawson Myers is an independent agency representing numerous companies for all your needs. Finding the right insurance begins with finding the right agency. That is Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency at 521 Central Avenue in Connorsville. Phone 825-5111.
And we are back at Leibolt Field. All timeouts are powered by Noah's Battery. Charge your life at Noah's Battery, across from Roberts Park in Connorsville, and by Rush Shelby Energy, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
So nice pass play to Braden Pearson. Down the sideline.
Yep.
Texas two-step to the left and into the end zone. Now the defense has got to play tough.
Stan Howard sent me a message, said, tell that drummer to beat it.
Brady Davis set the kick for the Spartans.
Oh, Lord.
Oh.
You guys.
Only Stan.
Yeah. Shaw ready to kick off from the 40. Does. End over end. Comes down to the 30 of Richmond. Pitch back. And comes to the near side. Got running room. Still on his feet. and he's going to be knocked out of bounds. Whoop, still out on his feet. That's Johnson. He twists, he turns, and finally he gets stopped.
Man, he is so strong and so fast.
I thought he was stopped 3 times, and he wasn't.
Yep. We've seen that several times tonight.
So it's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Richmond Red Devils. See where they place the football, see where he actually went out of bounds. They'll place the ball at the 50-yard line, maybe. Where the official is standing, and that's where they place the ball. So it's 1st and 10, Red Devils.
Midfield.
Pass back to Johnson. Johnson come to the near side, and he's so quick and fast. And he broke 3 tackles before Spartans were able to knock him out of bounds. Chip at the 45-yard line. Looks over the defense. Seifert comes across. Handoff to the first running back through. And he's gone.
He's out. He's gone.
He's gone down to the sideline. And he scores just like that. Just like that. Number 11, DeMarco Owens takes the handoff from Ship. And just as quickly as Connersville scores, Richmond scores.
We've had 3 touchdowns in less than a minute. Richmond at 11:51, Connersville at 11:32, and Richmond at 11:09.
Wow. So they increased their lead 34-21.
Richmond will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Looking to make it another 2-touchdown lead. Interesting to see the film of this game and what the coaching staff has to say. Now, they are going for the extra point. Snap is back. Ball is dropped, kept by the holder, and that's Ship. And just like that, the extra point is no good. Ship was a holder for that extra point, and he dropped the football, so the kicker wasn't able to kick the extra point.
He picked it up and wanted to try to run it in, but
As an illegal shift against the Red Devils, the penalty will be declined.
Got a legal shift against Richmond, but
had a lot of those tonight.
Penalties declined, so it remains 34-21. Connersville still has 11 minutes and 9 seconds in this 4th quarter to score.
Need 13 points, need 14 to win it right here.
It can be done.
Yeah, 14 would win it.
Those extra points sometimes can come back to haunt you. Nice cool breeze.
Oh, I'm loving it. Finally. Old Glory whipping in the wind out there.
The Red Devils now lead 34.
Cheerleaders down in front of us. Cheerleaders Connersville over across the way. Cheering on their fans as Richmond will kick the football from their own 40-yard line. Back to receive Carter DeBoard and Chad Owens with Gavin Lynch up at the 20. Most kickoffs and punts tonight have been short. There's not been hardly any long kicks at all. And maybe that's by design.
Maybe, or maybe the leg just isn't there.
Well, there's something going on about the lineup on the kickoff, and kickoff end over end goes to Lynch. Goes over to the left side, cut to the left. Now tries to come up the middle and is going to be stopped right at the 35-yard line. So Connersville will take over. 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line.
That'll be 1st down for the Spartans.
Had some cramps on both teams tonight. First game jitters in the 1st quarter.
1st and 10 from the 37-yard line.
I don't think Richmond was ready to play in that 1st quarter, and I think Connersville kind of scared them. Kind of woke them up at halftime. Spartans on offense. Braden Pearson comes to the near side. Gavin Pearson ready to take the snap. Does. Looks to the inside, goes to the board, and he's hit right away by Richmond Red Devil right at the 40-yard line. So
pick up a few, 2 or 3.
Picked up about 6 yards on the play, make it second down. Picked up 3 yards on the play, okay. Second down and 7. I tried to give him more yards.
I know, you're willing it to him, but it doesn't work.
No. They have a better view down there than I do. Spartans on offense, 2nd and 7. Takes a snap, Pearson looking to pass, now going to run. And he's going to be sacked in the backfield as he had no place to go. Blocking broke down on the offensive line. And just like that, Connersville's backed up again. And a loss of 5.
That'll be 3rd down.
And it's going to be 3rd down for the Spartans. Ball placed at the 36-yard line, 3rd down and 12.
Spartans outscored 20-7 here in the second half.
Clock continues to run, coming up on 9:40 in this 4th quarter. Spartans trail at 13 points, 34-21. Snap back. Pearson going to keep it himself and run around to the left side. He's got room for first down yardage and got first down yardage, knocked out of bounds at midfield, as long as there's no flags. And I see the officials saying, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute.
Well, they're moving the...
Stopping the clock to move the chains. Okay. I thought, I didn't see any yellow laundry out there. First downs are powered by Hickory Creek of Connersville and North Grand Avenue across from
Grandview School.
First down for the Spartans. 9:13 on the clock, and clock still running. Pearson ready to take the snap. Spartans trail by 13, takes the snap, fakes the handoff, now going to run himself. Drops the football and recovers, but he couldn't get away from the defender of the Red Devils, and he is sacked way back at the 40-yard line, inside the 40, at the 39.
Back to the 39-yard line.
Wow. This is going to be second down and a long.
Second and about 22, isn't it?
I'll let you do the side.
I don't know. I'm looking. Second and 20.
Second down and 20.
For the Connersville Spartans.
So a couple of 10-yard passes. We've got our first down. Let's see what the Spartans do. Pearson looks over the defense, takes the snap, going to pass. Now runs with it. Still looking to pass. Still looking. Runs down the sideline and gets knocked out of bounds at the 46-yard line. So a pickup of some yardage, but still it's going to be
46-yard line.
Third down.
Third very long.
Yeah.
Third down.
Ball placed at the 46-yard line of Connersville.
Third and about 14. They say 13, okay.
Clock continues to run. No, he's out of bounds. Sorry about that.
8:12 to play.
Pearson looks over the defense. Takes the snap, looking for someone to pass to. Now he's going to have to run. Finally does pass out to the board. The board trying to get first down yardage. It does, and he's going down as far as sideline. You don't see any flags. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Connersville.
Well,
comes at 7:57.
Still in it, Dave.
And Carter DeBoard takes a shovel pass from Pearson and goes down the sideline. Ball was at the 46. And give him a 54-yard run. 7:57. Shaw will try the extra point, but Spartans even closer. And again, another Spartan runs off the field. And Connersville's going to call a timeout. Something that just didn't look right to Coach Jackson. And so Connersville calls timeout with 7:57 to go in the game. Spartans trail by 7, 34-27.
We'll keep it right here for now. Let you know once again, if you're just tuning in, Spartans will be back in action next Friday night when they have their home opener against the Wildcats of Franklin County. If you can't be there, Make sure you tune it in right here to KMX 106.9 or KMX1069.com. Or even if you can't be there, bring along your listening device and still tune us in.
Absolutely.
Transistor radio, smart device.
What's that transistor?
I still got some.
I know you do.
They still work.
What you have in that bag, I'm not even going to look because I don't even want to mess with that.
It's 30 years of accumulation.
I know. I carry it sometimes. I know.
Well, you never know when you might need something.
Mm-hmm. I told my garage that about a month ago, and I got rid of a bunch of stuff. So the defense for the Red Devils come back out. Connersville are going to go for the extra point to put them within 6. As Shaw will do the kicking. Gavin Lynch will do the holding. Hopefully it's a good snap. Snap is back. Kick is up. And it's blocked. And no good. Extra points can come back to haunt you, and it's going to...
The score is now your Red Devils 34.
Man, little things like that.
Little things like that can cost you ball games.
Because that would have put us down 6. That's a big difference here.
So the extra point was blocked. And so the score remains 34-27. Connersville still trails by a touchdown, but it's the Red Devils football.
Still a lot of time, though. Almost 8 minutes to play. Just got to stop Richmond.
Well, it's glad to be back in the booth with you again. You know, it's been a long time since the second week of March. And
yeah, it has. Well, we've had a good summer.
Yeah, we've had a good summer.
You and I have ridden our two-wheelers a couple times. Yeah. Had a good time. Still want to do some more of that.
Took me to a place I've never been before, which is not unusual for you.
Farmland?
We ate good and drank root beer.
Yeah, it was good. Marshmallow root beer up at Farmland. That's good stuff.
7:57 to go, 34-27, Red Devils lead. Red Devils get the football. Shaw ready to kick off from the Spartan 40-yard line. As the drums quiet, ready for the kickoff, the whistle blows. And it's a squib kick, and it's going to be recovered by the Red Devils.
Yeah, good effort.
It tried onside kick, but it recovered by the Red Devils, so that's going to give the Red Devils good field position at the 50-yard line. So, you know, nice play if it works. And Shaw had a chance at getting that football, but the Red Devils come up and retain possession.
Well, just have to stop them here.
Onside kick doesn't work. Ball placed at the 49-yard line of the Red Devils. Red Devils lead by a touchdown, 34-27. 1st and 10.
Probably good to practice an onside kick this early in the season.
You got to see where your players are at. You're right. Man in motion. Chip waiting for the snap. Takes the snap. Hands the ball off to the running back. Trying to get through the line. He's going to be stopped for no gain. Good job that time by number 65. And I got his name as Nate Garrison on the stop for the Spartans. Spartans, for the most part, played good defense tonight.
Down 7.
Yes, I know Richmond has 34 points, but I've noticed when I watch scores at 11 o'clock, a lot of teams score a lot of points in high school football. 2nd down and 12, a loss of 2. Ship going to pass out into the flat to Johnson. He's got the football, and he's behind the defense again. And goodbye. Kiss it goodbye as he put the touchdown. I see no flags on the field. And so just like that, another 6 points on the board makes it 40-27.
Making it hard on us.
They're running it looked like a pick play out into the right flat, but I don't know if it was a pick play or not. But anyway, Johnson can get loose, and when he gets loose, he's gone. That's all you can say about him. He's a good athlete.
He is. He is so quick.
He's a senior this year, 6 foot, 185. Nice build for a wide receiver. The 2-point conversion they're going to try. They're lined up to try a 2-point conversion. Takes the snap, pass over the middle. 2-point conversion works. And just like that, it's 42-27 Richmond. Again, Connorsville trails by 14.
The completed pass to John Carter.
15. 42-27. 15, which that 2-point conversion made it a three-score game.
Yeah. That's why I keep you around. Keep the math.
So I can do the cipher.
That's right.
Yeah, me and Jethro do the gazintus.
There you go. So we still have 7:03 to go in the game. Connorsville will get the football after each team goes to the sideline. The drums play. Sam Love.
I like them.
I got a set of drums in my house you can have if you want.
I don't have any place to put them. Something else to dust. I don't. Have to build on the drum room.
That's all right with me.
Okay. You just keep them.
All right.
You might want to play them sometime.
I'll go upstairs and beat around on them.
Maybe I can hear them at my house.
There you go. So the Red Devils going to kick from their own 40-yard line as the Spartans get the football back with 7:03 to go. And we'll have play of the game at the end when the game is over. But right now, we still have 7 minutes to go. Back is DeBoard and Owens along with Lynch. Last 2 times it's been kicked to Lynch. And kick is down the middle, and it goes to the far side. That's Owens trying to cut up field. He gets across to the 40-yard line. He's going to be stopped there.
Nice little run.
Nice little run back for Owens. And that's where Connorsville will take over, 1st and 10.
First down for the Spartans.
Glad you're joining us for this Friday night extravaganza. Glad to be back in the booth and doing football.
We'll be with you every Friday night now through October and hopefully into November.
That would be nice. Coming to the near side, Braden Pearson. Pearson takes the snap. They want to run. Got to run now. And he has to run to the far side and step out of bounds at about the 49-yard line. So he'll pick up some yardage.
That was a gain of 8 by the Spartans.
He'll step out of bounds and stop the clock.
Seems like most of the action has been on the far side of the field.
Yeah, they haven't run much to this side. Either team, as a matter of fact.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
They must know we're here. And
your eagle eyes.
Mm-hmm. So it's going to be 2nd down and 5 at the 40-yard line, Connorsville. As they trail by 15, 42-27. Snap back. Pass out and to the left side.
First down.
Call. First down yardage. First down's powered by Hickory Creek of Connorsville on beautiful North Grand Avenue across from
Grandview School.
Connorsville.
Be 1st down and 10 for the Spartans.
First down yardage as they wind the clock. Clock continues to run, coming up on 6:20 in this 4th quarter. Spartans trail by 15. They need to be a little bit more in a hurry-up mode right now, as that's a lot to make up. 2 touchdowns and an extra point. Pass is incomplete that side. Goes to the far side. Like you said, it seems like they've gone to the far side most of the game. Pass incomplete. Brings up 2nd down and 10. Ball nose to the 45-yard line of Richmond. Richmond can score quickly.
Yeah, they've proven that tonight.
Coming to the near side, Chad Owens. Pearson takes the snap. Looking for somebody to pass to. Going down the field, and his defender kept the offensive player from getting to the ball. I see no flag on that one, but ball's incomplete. It's a 3rd down. 3rd down and 10.
This field here, Leibolt Field, also used for soccer. Got soccer markings out on it.
Connorsville in no hurry-up mode. Trailing by 15 points here in this fourth quarter. 6:02 to go. Pearson waiting for the snap. Hands the ball off to Seifert. Comes around the right side. Got some blockers in front. Got first down yardage and more. And it's going to be stopped at the 20-yard line. First down yardage by Kyle Seifert.
A big game for the Spartans.
As they stop the clock to move the chains. First down's powered by Hickory Creek of Connorsville on
North Grand Avenue across from
Grandview School. First and 10 from the Red Devil 20-yard line. Spartans in the red zone. Need to put points on the board on this series. Gavin Pearson ready for the snap. Seifert moves to the right of him. Hands the ball off to him, goes to the left side. Got some blockers out in front, and it's going to be stopped just inside the 15-yard line. And tackled there by the Red Devils. I'd love to tell you who the Red Devils tacklers are, but I can't because I can't see their numbers, and they're way across the field.
Well, their numbers, they have black uniforms. Those listening to us, black uniforms with red numerals. And it does make it difficult to see. Earlier, when the sun was out, it was better.
Second down and 3 from the 14. Pearson looking to pass, now going to run, and he slides down at the 10. So he's going to pick up some yardage, but not enough for a first down. It's going to bring up third down.
Short gain. And the tackle by number
I thought he
58.
slid at the 10, but evidently it's at the 12.
Okay.
De'Arion Hicks on that
So
tackle.
third down and 3.
Third down.
Clock continues to run, coming up on 4:35 in this fourth quarter. Spartans trail by 15. Pearson takes a snap, looking to pass. Got a man wide open. It's Braden Pearson, as he's hit hard after the football went by him, and he gets up kind of slow. And
what they're
Pass
gonna.
defended by Anthony Cross.
it looks like Connors was going to go for it. You have to at
You
this
got to,
point.
yeah.
Got to put points on the board.
4:27 to play.
You've got to use those plays that you designed at this point in the game to see if they work, because if you're tied, then you could win the game by using this play. We'll see if it works. Pearson ready for the snap. Slaps his hands. Timeout. Call for timeout. Connorsville timeout. With 4:27 to go, Connorsville trails 42-27.
We'll stay right here. Still time, Dave, but time is becoming a factor at this point.
Yeah, the time is not Connorsville's best friend. That last score by Richmond Red Devils really hurt. But that's why they play the game. It's, you know, they don't play enough to score.
That's right. That's right. What's that? Thinking of Time on My Side. Is that an old Rolling Stones song?
Yes, it is.
You're an old DJ.
Rolling Stones, Time on My Side.
You been doing any DJing?
Not since March.
That's right. You did a wedding back then.
I did a wedding reception. For a good friend of mine. Haven't done any since then. Still got the equipment and all the lights and all this stuff, and, you know, all the stuff that goes with it, but
That's a big job. It's hard work.
thinking about
Keeping everybody happy.
Yeah, I love wedding receptions because everybody is happy. It's a happy day. From 2 to 92, they're all happy. Loving and having a good time. So it's fourth down and 3 from the 14 of the Red Devils. Spartans got to go for it. Gavin Pearson, still quarterback. 2 wide receivers to the right, DeBoard and Pearson. That back to Lynch.
No. Bottled up, nowhere to go. Turns it over on downs.
The snap was to Lynch, and he had no place to go. Had 2 wide receivers over here to the right, but didn't fool the Red Devils any. So the Red Devils will take over, and I would imagine that they're probably going to want to run the clock and run the football.
Yeah, under 4 minutes to play. 3:58. They stopped the clock.
Takes over, first and 10.
So they take over 1st and 10 from their own 14-yard line. That'd be the Red Devils. Shifting players. Chip still at quarterback. Player coming in late. Carter. John Carter coming in late. Hands the ball off to the running back. Comes over to the near side. Good running game. Finally stopped at the 25-yard line. Not enough for a first down, so it's going to bring up 2nd down, but the clock runs. At this point, you want everybody to go home safe, unhurt.
Yeah. No silliness.
Yeah. We've seen that happen before at the end of the game. We don't want that this year. Ship still at quarterback. Got 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Carter, the running back. And they're going to call timeout. They couldn't get the personnel, I guess, lined up, whatever they wanted. And
play clock was down to 2 seconds when they called the timeout. So they'll make whatever adjustment. 3:08 left on the clock. Spartans trail 42-27. Full moon tonight, or very near a full moon.
It's behind the clouds now.
I'm trying to see it.
You see the man in the moon?
He's there.
Be sure to join us. If you're not coming to Spartan Field next Friday, be sure to join us at 6:45 for Parts Pro pregame show.
That's a mouthful.
Yes, it is.
We appreciate them coming back and sponsoring the pregame show again this year.
Good folks take care of your auto needs. Timeout over.
2nd down for the Red Devils.
2nd down and 1 from the 24-yard line for the Red Devils. Waiting for the snap.
Letting the play clock wind way down.
And running back comes to the near side. Puts a hand in the face of Braden Pearson. A few words exchanged. Just walk away, Braden.
Up to the 37-yard line.
Not worth it.
Nope.
Got the first down anyway, so.
First down, Red Devils.
But a face to the face mask of Pearson got him the first down, and they moved the chains.
And the clock continues to run.
That front line, offensive line of Richmond's got some size to it. So they got some blockers up front. Chip still at quarterback. Takes the snap. Keeps him, hands the ball off to the running back. Cuts back across the field. And he's down the middle.
There he
goes down the field. And
one man to stop him, and he does.
Marco Owens takes the handoff and down to the inside the 10-yard line, and just like that, the Red Devils are knocking on the door to put more points on the board. And you know these kids have to be tired because practice is hard, but it's not like being out there in real game action.
Big shout out tonight to our good friend Grady Tate, listening to us.
Is he?
Yeah.
Hi, Grady.
He's a dandy.
Yes, he is. Talked to him the other day. So 1st and 10. Actually, it's 1st and goal at the 10. It's a little bit outside the 10-yard line if you're watching on TV, but we'll call it 1st and goal.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Red Devils, just outside the 10-yard line on the 11.
I think he's listening to you down there.
Yeah, the announcer says the same thing. Hands the ball off, running back, goes up middle, in the end zone, just like that. And another touchdown by the Richmond Red Devils.
Well, you know they're going to pour it on the Spartans whatever opportunity they have.
48-27. A 3-touchdown lead.
Didn't expect this after that first half.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't either. And I don't think Coach Jackson did either.
No.
But he'll right the ship. I know he will.
Oh, yeah.
He'll be ready next week when Franklin County comes to town. knowing that they're only 18 miles away. He's going to want that rivalry. Going for a two-point conversion. Pass over the middle. It's incomplete. Ball's incomplete. Two-point conversion is failed. It's still a 21-point lead for Richmond, 48-27, and we have a minute 52 to go.
Now you're Richmond.
And another good friend listening to us tonight, Ronnie Wiley.
Good to hear.
They're all tuned in.
Yeah, they're all tuned in.
Yeah. It's all part of Spartan Nation.
Oh, yes. Waiting for the teams to get back on the field as they gather around their coaching staff. It's been a fun game. It's not the outcome we wanted, but it's never going to be the outcome we want if they lose. So, yes, I've said this many times, mostly in basketball, but I'm a homer.
Well, me too.
I work for Connersville radio station, and I want the Spartans to win.
Always.
And
Always.
if a listener has a problem with that, they can call me up and tell me.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm like a Joe Nuxall type of guy.
Slick Leonard. It's 10 o'clock. You're listening to Home of the Spartans, 106.9 FM and AM 1580 WLPK, Connersville.
Red Devils ready to kick off from their own 40-yard line. Back to receive Gavin Lynch. And it goes to the far side and up to the 40. To the 45, is still on his feet. And got room to run, still got the football, and finally tripped up at the 40-yard line of Richmond, as Richmond kind of gave up on that. And
penalty on the play.
You got a flag. The old yellow laundry. What are we going to call it? Personal foul.
Horse collar tackle.
It's going to be assessed against Richmond. Blow to the head, it looked like the officials indicated.
From the spot of the foul.
So that's going to tack on 15 more yards after the end of the play. And that's going to put Connersville in great field position to put some more points on the board. But they do trail by 3 touchdowns, 48-27.
The first and 10 from
coming to the near side, Braden Pearson. And in motion to Seifert. Snap back. Pearson passes to the far side and overthrows the intended receiver. That stops the clock. Brings up the second down and 10. 1:39 to go. Both teams got some tough teams on their schedule, so
yeah,
the schedule doesn't get any easier for either one of these teams. And that's what they want.
If you want to be the best, you got to play the best.
Second and 10 from the 26 of the Red Devils. Hands the ball off to Seifert. Going around the right side. Got some running room, got some blockers. Still on his feet. And he's going to be knocked down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
Good game for the Spartans.
And it's going to bring up first and goal as they move the chains. First downs, powered by Hickory Creek of Connersville.
First and goal.
On North Grand Avenue across from
Grandview School. The drums still playing. They haven't got tired.
Nope.
You enjoyed every minute of it.
Yeah. Well, they're not just right in my ear. So.
Right. So it's first and goal from the 9-yard line for Connersville. Pearson takes the snap, hands the ball off to Seifert. He go and hit to the end zone, try to break a tackle. He gets inside the red zone. Nope.
Man, he's close.
That's a run.
And they keep the clock running. So we'll see what Connersville wants to do. If they're going to huddle up and snap the ball quickly. Clock at 45 seconds and still counting. And the ball is at the 1-yard line.
Second punch it through.
Second down and goal. Put another 6 points on the board. Snap back, hand off to Seifert, goes over the right side. In for the touchdown. So they stop the clock at 24.6 on the touchdown by Seifert. So a lot of points on the board here tonight. Got 81 points so far, 48-33.
pretty good at that.
Not too bad for old Alcorn and Gadget.
Your blue arrow.
Connorsville on the
line up for the extra point. And the kicker, Nolan Shaw. Last time he was out there, they blocked his extra point. Now there wasn't enough people on the line. Now they get enough people. Now they're ready. Snap back, and it's dropped, and it's thrown over the middle, but incomplete. So the extra point was muffed. The snap was not good. The hold was not good. Shaw tried to pick it up and pass it to a player in the end zone, and that was going nowhere. Going nowhere.
So with 24.6 to play, Richmond will have the ball one more time. (48-33). Richmond travels to Shelbyville next week. Spartans go home and host Franklin County. I'm sure there'll be a lot of film watched over the weekend here by both squads. And Connorsville has some adjustments to make, as you know, this is a rivalry game here, but Franklin County is as well.
Well, you want to start out your season, and you start off with Richmond. That gives you a gauge of what positive things you could take from this game.
Yeah.
And also work on some of the other things that need worked on. Shaw back to kick it off to the Red Devils. Red Devils looking for an onside kick, and they're going to call a timeout. Wow. Really?
Yeah, well, they're not ready for this game to be over.
I guess not.
Coach got something to talk to his kids about.
He wants them to be aware of the onside kick.
Yeah. Each play is a chance to learn.
This is teaching moments for both coaches. Teaching moment for coaches. That's what coaches are, teachers. They work hard at it.
Yep.
So it's not going to have the outcome we wanted when we first got here at the booth tonight, as the Red Devils lead 48-33. That is a 15-point lead.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
I got that.
We were tied at 14 at halftime. Been a lot of points put on the scoreboard in the second half.
I think the defensive units at both teams have got tired. But some of the kids on both teams may play both offense and defense. You know. No, Connorsville is ready to kick off to the Red Devils. Red Devils come back out from their sideline after the timeout. It appears that neither team has a timeout left. And ready for the kick from Shaw, and it is an end-over-end kick. Comes down inside the 30-yard line, picked up at the 25, comes to the near side. Still on his feet, looking for a blocker. Can't, stiff arm, and on his feet.
Finally brought down.
Finally brought down at 45-yard line of the Spartans.
So 14.3 to play. Game that has lasted about 3 hours and 8 minutes.
There was a penalty on the play.
Penalty on the play.
Illegal use of the hands by the
illegal use of the hands. Well, he did.
We could have seen that a few times.
Saw that 2 or 3 times tonight against Richmond. That's the first time they called it. So they're getting it right. It's the first game for them too.
Yeah.
Maybe,
well, and just like us, we had to get back on our feet.
You know, and they're working as a team. Officials do a great job. I know I give them a hard time sometimes, more so in basketball, but they do a great job. And they got a lot of players to look at. You're talking about 22 people out there on the field. And they see a lot that we don't from up here. I think they're going to take a knee and end the game.
Yeah, victory formation here.
And they'll take a knee and let the clock run out. So, without any further ado or any funny business, the game's going to end with Richmond winning 48-33. Richmond is your winner.
And we'll be back to wrap it up in a minute. This is Spartan Football on KMix 106.9.
Union Savings and Loan is an old-school community bank founded in Connorsville in 1892 and still locally owned and operated today. Union Savings and Loan offers hometown service with great rates on CDs and deposit accounts and local loan approvals when you need financing. They also have a trust department. And with 2 locations in town, downtown at 730 Central Avenue and uptown at 500 West 30th Street, Union Savings and Loan is truly Connorsville's hometown bank. Union Savings and Loan, people you know, neighbors you trust.
Is your knee pain getting worse? For the work, the play, the everyday, the experienced orthopedic surgeons in Newcastle offer pain-relieving knee surgery options. Don't wait to enjoy life again. Trust the knee surgery experts at Henry County Center for Orthopedic Surgery and Sports Medicine in Newcastle. Call 765-521-7385 for your appointment at Henry County Center for Orthopedic Surgery and Sports Medicine, a Henry Community Health Medical Group.
And we are back at Leibolt Field with Dave Pollard. I'm Sam Harvey as the Connorsville Spartans fall here tonight, 48-33. Spartans scored first with 2:59 to play in the first quarter, made it 7-0, but Richmond comes right back and puts 6 on the board with 1:36 to play in the first. In the second quarter, Richmond puts 8 on the board and makes it 14-7 with 4 minutes to play in the first half. And then Connorsville comes back and scores 7 with just under 21 seconds to play. Third quarter, Richmond kind of salted this one away. They held the Spartans scoreless in the third quarter and come back in the third quarter themselves and scored a touchdown. They missed on the conversion and made it 20-14 after 3. Fourth quarter, both teams really tuned up the offense as Richmond scores with 11:09. I had them 11:51 rather to play, and scored 8, made it 28-14. Connorsville comes right back and scores with 11:32 to play to put 21 points on the board. Richmond then with 11:09 to play, turn around and they put 6 on the board. So it was 34-21. Connorsville then scores with 7:57 to play, making 27 points for them. Richmond comes back, puts more on the board with 7:03 to play, and it's 42-27. Then finally, Richmond with minute 52 to play, they convert and make it 48, or miss the conversion rather, and it's 48 points for them, 27 for Connorsville. Then Connorsville comes down with 24.6 to play and scores, and it's 33. So the final score here tonight, 48-33. Connorsville with 17 first downs and Richmond with 12. Dave, Spartans offensively able to move the ball pretty well tonight with 17 first downs, but just couldn't overcome Richmond's speed.
Yes, they're very quick, and once they got behind the defense, then Richmond they had an open field to go.
That they did. Well, they'll have to get it together for next week. We're going to step out and take our final break. When we come back, we'll have the FCN Bank play of the game. Once again, Spartans fall here tonight, 48-33. This is Spartan Football on KMix 106.9.
Whitewater Eye Center Connorsville provides vision care for every member of your family. This includes treatment for eye diseases and injuries, just one of its many services. Services that include glasses and contacts, frames for every budget, sunglasses, and a large selection of eyewear. Complete vision care for every member of your family. Yours at Eye Center of Connorsville. Scheduling an appointment for a complete eye exam is as easy as calling 825-6000. Whitewater Eye Center Connorsville, located at 2045 Virginia Avenue. Your vision is our focus. Are you thinking about buying or selling your home? Stay local and call Trish Smith at Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. She will walk you through the process to make an easy transition and lead you to your dream home. Please contact Trish at 265-2663 to begin your journey today. Health Sports Medicine provides an athletic trainer to the Connersville Spartans through the support of Reed Foundation. Athletic trainers normally are present at most practices and sporting events. They can respond to an injury within seconds, determine the immediate needs of the athlete, and either begin treatment or initiate emergency management within the first few minutes. If your athlete suffers a sports injury, Reed Health's Athletic Training Clinic can provide injury treatment sessions using multiple modalities, rehab protocols, and treatment techniques to ensure your athlete doesn't miss a day without progressing forward. Learn more at reedhealth.com.